Hey everybody, Johnny Beane here. You guys, NAMM show is coming up this Wednesday. You want your exclusive NAMM show coverage? This is the place you want to be. Johnny Beane, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, you know, wherever there is. You guys know we're there. So you want your exclusive NAMM show? I can't even explain it. Just tune in. Tune in. Join us. Starting Wednesday, the 24th, I will be there, and it'll be incredible. You guys remember last year, maybe the year before, maybe? We had a great time. So hey, smash that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 12K YouTube subscribers. I think we can probably do that. And by the way, this Saturday night, tomorrow night, we're giving away a pedal, the Behringer Heavy Metal HM300. So tune in tomorrow night too. Join us. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. This is Talking Guitars. Here we go.
All right. Hey, this is Jennifer Batten, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you, Jennifer Batten. Hey, what's going on, you guys?
What's happening, everybody?
It's Friday, and you know what that means. Talking Guitars. I think it says it here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Janice, send me a tweet at Real Johnny Beane reminding me to put Talking Guitars somewhere in the card here.
Well, it probably does, but underneath our photo.
No, it doesn't. I made
okay.
this specifically for this, and
okay.
I made this at first just for like a random thing, for like a random show, and then it became the Talking Guitar show. So you guys, again, check this out. Check this out. NAMM show is coming up. Wednesday the 24th. I will be there. You will get live coverage. You'll get all kinds of postings and interviews and booth tours, all kinds of stuff. So subscribe to the channel. Again, we're trying to get to 12K YouTube subscribers. That's our next goal. And tomorrow, Saturday, we're on Saturday night, we're giving away the Behringer Heavy Metal HM300 pedal. And you're going to want this pedal. This thing sounds great. I played it on a Guitar ASMR show, I think, last week. Had a great time. So tune in tomorrow to win a pedal. There you go. All right. Let's see. You guys, channel membership is a great. I can't even talk.
Great. It's a great.
It's great. Channel membership is a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. As you can see, I do shows every day, sometimes several a day, and it's craziness. But if you want to become a channel member, click that join button below, like Ryan Fraley, like Janice Lala. I see you guys in the chat, like Ron Gunner. You guys are channel members, and the top tier, they get their name read at the top of every talk show. Currently, they are Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy, Laz, R. Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic P, B&J Cat, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala.
How you doing, Janice?
That's the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane YouTube channel. But you can also help with super chats. If you look behind me here, you'll see what we call the Guitar War, and it's a pretty cool thing. You got lights back here. These lights magically change in real time with any super chats. That's any support for these shows, for this channel. We've got all sorts of cool stuff in there. That we're giving that away at some point right there. So you're going to want to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. By the way, we're also live on Facebook. I have a personal page, Johnny Beane, it says. There we go. You can watch us there as well, and you can help support using Facebook stars. But really, if you're watching us on Facebook, come on over to YouTube, because we do giveaways, and the giveaways only work if you're watching in the YouTube chat.
YouTube.
Yeah, like I'm looking right now, and all the names that I see within the giveaway for tonight, they're all from the YouTube chat. So if you're watching on Facebook, that's great, but come on over to YouTube. And hey, this is a podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, everywhere. And speaking of Spotify, you can actually watch these shows on Spotify later on. The quality is excellent. I just uploaded the last 3 episodes, I think earlier today, and it was awesome. And hey, speaking of episodes, special show this Monday. Francis Valentino, the drummer for David Lee Roth, will be here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. That's Monday the 22nd. He's actually about to leave to go on tour, and he's joining us literally days before he's leaving to go on tour. So tune in this Monday special show, you guys, and it's gonna be awesome. Let's see what else. Let's do one more announcement if we can. What else do I normally say here? I don't even know. Facebook. Oh yeah, Facebook. Yeah, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group. There's a lot of Van Halen stuff going on, as you guys know. And some of that we'll talk about this Tuesday on exclusively Van Halen, where we talk all things Van Halen. We call it OU81 Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. Tuesdays. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the world of Van Halen. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, where there's a lot of chat going on because of some new stuff that was announced yesterday, which we will talk about again today. We're also live in the Johnny Beane group on Facebook, which is very good. So yeah. So Ron Gunner, what's going on, man?
Nothing. Snowing here. Been snowing all day since last night, and continue to snow. So I actually broke this out. Broke this out.
Sounds like you were really breaking it.
Yeah. And just start enjoying. I don't play this near enough as I should. But
well, it looks like you wore the skin off.
Yeah. That was, I can't help that. That's, that's all, it's neat as can be. And, I hadn't played it for a long time other than just showing the Tremorly to you guys. And, it's been hanging and sitting on the rack, and I broke it out today, and I was like, man, I should play this thing a lot more than I do.
Yeah, that's a cool guitar, man.
I mean, sound-wise, it's perfect. I actually like the Invader I put on it better than the Super Distort or the Screaming Demon that came on it. And the in tune, intonation, I don't care what you do. And with that Tremorly, man, you do a bend and your regular note, it just stays. It doesn't go flat. Everything, it's like wow.
Nice.
So I might hold it in my hand all day.
Well, you're talking about the guitar, hopefully. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you're in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I've never been to Ohio, so I don't know, but actually I do know other people there, so it's a pretty cool thing. Actually, you guys, speaking of places, where are you guys watching from tonight? Let us know in the chat here on YouTube, or again on Facebook. But again, if you're watching this on Facebook, I mean, you can. And actually, we do get a lot of replays on Facebook afterwards, which is great. Thank you again to Chris King. So Facebook is great, but come on over here to the YouTube side because we do giveaways. And currently, the way we're doing them, the YouTube chat is the only chat that's eligible for the giveaways. Okay? And you guys see, we're giving away a guitar pedal tomorrow night. Let's see, tonight. Let's do this. Let's give away a tin of guitar picks. We got the circles, the EVH circles, and this is brand new. Have not been opened.
That's actually fitting for what we're talking about here a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll give this away tonight. See, brand new, hasn't been opened. You want to win these? That's right. What you got to do is you got to be in the YouTube chat, and you got to participate later on towards the end of the show. I'll say, hey, start typing numbers in the chat, and that's when we'll do that. But smash that thumbs up, you guys. Smash that subscribe button, because if you want to join me at the NAMM show, look at that, the 2022 NAMM show T-shirt. I don't know why I didn't buy a T-shirt last year. Maybe it was just too busy.
I can make you one.
We got T-shirts right there. I'll buy one this year. I'll definitely get one. But yeah, NAMM show's coming up, you guys. And again, if you want to be there, I'll take you guys. But you got to be
one for 2023.
We'll be here for what? We'll be okay. Come on, you guys. NAMM show. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who do we have in the chat? We got Chris King. Good day, man. What's up? We got Rich Ditas. We got Rock Daddy. We got Jared Frost. What's up, dude? Happy Friday, man. Dude, you got to come back on the show sometime, dude. Jared Frost, long time Facebook friend. Let's see. WJ Cooper is asking, where in Ohio are you? He's in Toledo.
Oh, you're clear on the other side. I'm over by West Virginia.
Oh, cool.
Matter of fact, I can look out my back window and see the hills of West Virginia right there.
Uh-huh. Johnny Rock, what's up, man?
J-Rock.
Hey, let's see. Who else is here? Carlos. Let's get to the crop circles. You want to talk about that? Let's talk about it. Okay. All right. Yesterday, it was announced that EVH... By the way, we'll be talking about a lot of stuff tonight. There's a lot of stuff that's been announced for 2024. Some of the stuff will be at the NAMM show. Some of the stuff won't be, but we'll cover a lot of the stuff tonight. Anyway, EVH Gear, Fender announced brand new stuff. Brand new Wolfgang... Well, technically, most of them weren't actually new. They're just like reissuing a bunch of stuff. But I think some of them... I think they're a little different. I think some of the finishes are a little different on some of these things. So, but yeah, the circles. Here we go. Chris King says he just ordered a circles guitar. There you go, man. By the way, that's what we're giving away tonight. Circles guitar picks.
Picks, not a guitar.
Right, not the guitar. No, I had one years ago, and I sold it. And for a long time, I'm like, man, I wish I still had it. But people are telling me now that I can get a new one. Very cool. Ryan saying the circles might be my favorite of the Stripe series. No lie. Ryan's not lying. Ryan's not lying. Yeah. Well, see, one of the reasons I got the circles guitar, and this goes back to 2017 or something. You guys can see go back and watch these shows on my channel. Go back 6, 7 years, I don't know, 8 years, and like see where this guitar is right here. You'll see like the circles guitar sitting there on the couch. If you go back a lot of years on the channel, it's like the same background, same stuff, but now, this thing lights up and there's different guitars sitting there. One of the reasons I got the circles guitar years ago, and why I would get one now if I were to get one, was because it's different. And it's a guitar. Yes, it's a Van Halen guitar, but if you were to play it out, 99% of people, I would say 100% of people wouldn't realize it was a Van Halen guitar. So if you want to play it somewhere and not be like, hey, play some Van Halen, they're not going to say that because most people don't know it's a Van Halen. That's one of the reasons I dug it. That's why I liked it. And Jared Frost says he remembers those days. That was a long time ago, man. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you had it, Johnny. You took the pick up out. Chris King. Oh, of the circles? Yes, I changed it because the one that I got it online, and the pickup, I think, was defective. It was microphonic. And you can see videos on my channel of me playing it and being like, hey, I think this is microphonic, this pickup. So what I did was I sent it off to somebody that I know that works at EVH, and they sent me a new one. And instead of putting that one in, I think I'd already put in like another one, like another Wolfgang pickup. So my Circles guitar had a black pickup in it, not the cream pickup like the ones that they come with. So it looked a little different. Still sounded great. And it's kind of weird because I ended up selling the guitar. And again, this is years ago. This was like 2017 or something. I don't know, a long time ago. I sold the guitar to somebody, and I remember meeting them up in Walnut Creek, California. And I remember we did the deal right there. I think in front of a bank. Like we met at a Starbucks or something. And I sold the guitar to the guy. And then, I don't know, a couple months later, I'm getting tagged on Instagram from somebody saying, hey, I just got this guitar. This is Johnny Beane's old guitar. Like they knew it was my guitar. They got it from somebody else. And I guess he told them it was mine or something. I don't know. It's a small world. So my old guitar is out there somewhere.
Well,
but now,
ask,
huh?
How much did you sell it for?
I sold it. Oh my gosh. I think I bought it for like $700 or $800. I think.
That's a steal now.
Yeah, I know. And I think it was new. It was either new or it was like a refurbished or a second or something. Came in the box and everything. But yeah, when I sold it, I'm thinking I sold it for less. I sold it for maybe 500, 600, I think. I don't remember. But again, this was a long time ago. And again, I wish I still had it, but I don't. But hey, it looks like they're reissued now. You guys can get them. And actually, let's go ahead. Let's actually go over to their website and actually check them out. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And by the way, they've got a bunch of other stuff. They just released. And I talked about it yesterday. First thing, you guys know me. I literally jumped right out of bed and got dressed, went live. Like if you watch yesterday's video, and actually you can see it here. EVH 2024 should be the Nightbot command. Check that out. You'll see I look like I just woke up because I did. That's how it is. You get breaking news, you do it. You go live.
Wait,
see, there we go.
Breaking news what woke you up?
No. Well, I had woken up, but then I started getting messages. People tell me all this stuff. So I started getting messages saying, look, Johnny, look, Johnny, look. People kept tagging me left and right in posts about it. So as soon as I'm like, oh, I got to get up. I got to talk about it. So there we go. New from EVH Gear 2024, the crop circles or the circles and the shark. The shark is back. And a lot of people are saying they didn't realize the shark was even gone. And I don't know if it even was. I don't know.
I don't see too many people with that one.
No. And the reason for that is because when most people get a Van Halen guitar, they want the tremolo.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, they don't think playing a guitar without a tremolo, you can't do all the whammy stuff. And so a lot of fans, I don't think that's really like well, you guys, again, let me know in the chat, live and on playback down below, because you guys know, you guys can drop comments below, and we appreciate your comments on playback on these shows. I think a lot of players, if they were to get a Van Halen guitar, it would have to have well, not just Floyd, but the Floyd Rose style tremolo. I think a lot of players, I keep saying the same thing. A lot of playing a guitar like the Shark with no floating tremolo. No, well, it's not floating. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Right, Mike Neese? What do you guys think in the chat, by the way? Let me ask you guys. I see you guys. Everything Edward recorded or whatever had a special touch to it, Mike Neese is saying. Mike Neese is also saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What happened to that guy? Jared says, I had the Shark guitar several years ago. I don't remember them discontinuing it. They float online everywhere. Yeah. I don't know if they did actually discontinue it, but it's being reissued. But see, that's a part of, let's actually go over there. Let's take a look at it. This is actually, here we go. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so what people are telling me, okay, is some of these guitars, like the ones they're reissuing now, some of them have different finishes, meaning they were glossy before, now they're not. Like they're different.
Glossy again.
They're a little different. and if they want to be glossy again, Ron can do that. So, let us know in the chat what you guys think. Let's see. Let's actually check this one out. $1899.99 Stripe Series. And somebody else was telling me too, I think I had said I think they were made in Mexico, because when I was at the NAMM show, again, I'll be at NAMM next week, but when I was there when they introduced these several years ago, there's a video on my channel here. You guys can check it out. I'm playing the guitar and I'm showing the guitar to the camera. And I remember turning it around and looking, the back of the headstock is where it said made, wherever it said it was made, which now I can't remember. It was either made in Mexico or somebody else is telling me Indonesia. I don't know. But again, in the chat, let us know. But this will say where it's made. If you go far enough down here. And I think the pickups are unique to this guitar as well. That might be something else. Yeah, these custom designed Alnico 2 EVH Wolfgang Shark Humbucker pickups. So it looks like these pickups are custom to the guitar. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Ricky and Ryan are saying made in Mexico. I think Jared's saying made in Mexico. Let's see, down here it'll tell us somewhere. Everybody put your glasses on. Somewhere in here it does say. Let's see. I don't know. I'm looking. I think I do remember it saying made in Mexico, though. But maybe the newer ones, maybe they're not. I don't know. Actually, let's highlight. Let's highlight that. Can you guys see? Does it say? Made. Let's see. Model number, series, color. Okay, it's right-handed. Yeah, and there's a lot of people complaining that there's nothing new left-handed. And I mean, I guess that's how it is.
So if it doesn't say, does that mean it's China?
No, because it would say China. And actually, if it was, I know you're trying to be funny, but if it was made in China, that would actually be a good thing, because the EVH Chinese stuff is incredible. No, it would say. I don't see it. Maybe it says up in here. I don't know. If somebody can find it, it probably says like right here, and we're like missing it. I'm not seeing it.
Hmm.
Old Shark is crafted in Korea. I have one. Oh, Chris King is telling us. Okay, made in Korea. The old one. Okay, so if the old Shark, if the old one was made in Korea, I mean, I have a feeling that well, I mean, a lot of these days are made in Mexico. These ones, the striped ones. Is there EVH stuff from China? Music Therapy Labs? Yes, there is. And dude, that's the stuff that's going for big money now. All the EVH made in China, made in Japan stuff. That's the stuff a lot of collectors are after because that's high quality stuff. When I the first year I went to the NAMM show and EVH was there, I was totally blown away by the Chinese made guitars that they had. And plus they were all the ones that Eddie had signed. Like you back then you would go to the, okay, let me see. Chris King is sending a photo here. You would go to the NAMM show and you would go to the booth and, okay, there we go. All right, Chris King. Thank you, man. All right. So this is the older one, crafted in Korea. There you go. Okay. So that's the older one. Very nice. Chris King. Thank you again, man. So that's the older one. Is this new wood made in Korea? That I don't know. And I would think that it maybe be made in Mexico. But yeah, the stuff that was made in China, it was super high quality stuff. That's the stuff a lot of the people are after. Like when that stuff hits Reverb or eBay, it's gone. The stuff made in Japan, the stuff made in China. My EVH stuff, most of them. Thank you, Chris King. I do have a made in Mexico Wolfgang. That was a gift. Thank you again to David Ennis. But I do have made in Japan and made in China Wolfgangs as well. But they're all kind of like mixed together. Like I have like a Japan neck on a Chinese body or vice versa. So, but yeah, that stuff is worth, it's worth money these days. And if you can get it, it's harder to get that stuff nowadays. Although they just did announce the signature series coming from Japan now again. and people are going after those too. Yeah. But anyway, reissued right here, the Shark guitar. Very cool. And again, I didn't realize they were gone. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking they probably changed where they're being manufactured from now. I'm going to assume that. But the fact that they won't be at NAMM, we can't play the stuff. We can't see it. And what's unfortunate about that is a lot of that stuff, unless you see it at the NAMM show, a lot of times you'll never see it. You'll never see the stuff in music stores. Every once in a while, you'll see one at a Guitar Center or some other store. But most of the time, you just have to order them and buy them. That was the cool thing about going to NAMM, because we would get to see all this stuff. We'd get to play it and all that. Yeah, Jared is saying may have just changed manufacturing. That's what I'm thinking too. That's possible. Yeah, we can find out though. So there you go. And again, if you go to the website, if it says on here, if it does say where it's made, which maybe it does, but if somebody can find that, let us know. Okay, so we were talking about the circles though. That's the one a lot of people are excited about. They're excited about the Circles guitar. Here we go. Okay, hang on one sec.
That doesn't
Somebody's
look
at my
like a circle.
door. Somebody's here.
It's Laz.
Hang on, I think somebody's here.
So you think that 5-way switch could work?
I'll be right back. Yeah, talk to them about that. I'll be right back.
I mean, you could wire that 5-way switch up, and you can maybe get 2 positions out of it. I don't know. Laz, he sent you a link. Why aren't you here? Coots, Rock Daddy, Ricky, Jeff, Mike, Jared, Robot. There you go. Well, I understand the whole switch thing, why you put it in there, but that's just not for me. I don't know. I remember Carl Sandoval saying that when they gave Eddie the Bumblebee, they packed it all. They packed it great in a nice case and had it they said it was just pristine, and they'd had it all cleaned up and buffed out and everything. That he'd brought it back either 2 weeks or 4 weeks later for something, and they said that he dropped it off, and they opened the case, and it's just tossed in there on top of spare parts, scratches and dings all over it. And I mean, obviously he didn't care. It's like all he was worried about was the sound and not the looks. Which, I mean, it's obvious from the look of that one right there, the Frankenstein. But I don't know. I don't like guitars that are beat up like that. And that's just me. It's a pet peeve of mine. When I was playing out, and we played out quite a bit, all my cases, the guitars were completely encased in foam. They were road cases, and I took care of it. If I had some kind of vest or belt buckle or something, I had something covering the back of the guitar so it didn't get scratched. I like them that way. I don't like it. And I couldn't imagine having a brand new Carl Sandoval / Grover Jackson Bumblebee and have it given to you pristine, perfect, and then 2 weeks or 4 weeks later get it back and it looked like it was, I can't understand that. That's some people do that. I just don't. Mike, you're right. I play mine too, but I also collect them. You can take care of them. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what he preferred, and that's fine.
Yeah, we had my neighbor had a delivery, and my neighbor's not even here, so I had to go. It's raining, so I had to go out and I had to help the guy find the house. It was. I would have taken you guys with me, but oh my gosh, sorry. Well, you guys said Ola burps on his shows. I'll just start burping on mine.
Yeah, that he does.
Okay. Let's see. You guys. Okay. Circles. Okay, this is the one everybody's excited about. I guess, reissue of definitely a fan favorite guitar. And in the chat, what's the music video? What's the song known for this guitar? In the chat. Delivery for Johnny's neighbor. Yeah, I just ate my neighbor's DoorDash. It was delicious. MPN, that's right, man. Unchained, you got it. Unchained, Ricky says. Women in Love. What? Women in Love? There's no women.
This is a Sunday morning, lad.
Yeah. The Music Therapy Labs Sunday morning show. Women in Love. Laz, what are you doing? I sent you a link to join us. Are you not home? I thought if you wanted to talk about some NAMM show stuff. All right, so the Circles guitar, known as the Unchained guitar, known as the Crop Circles guitar, whatever you want to call it, reissued. The guitar was put out several years ago, and then it went away. Now it's back. And I think it even says in the description here, it might say somewhere that they got a lot of requests to bring it back. Are we taking calls?
Is that Laz?
It is. We got
Go
53 watching. If it drops down to 52, I'm hanging up. Hey, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, what's happening, Johnny Beane?
What's up? We just gained. We're gaining new people now. Where are you?
I had to call because you guys keep egging me on. Like, where are you? Where are you? You know, I'm usually driving home from work around this time on a Friday night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm driving home, but I just wanted to call and say hi to everybody. Sorry I'm not there. Do you need batteries again?
No. Me?
Yeah, he needs backup set.
Yeah, I hear like partial clapping going on.
Yeah.
Partial.
Well, it's the connection. Okay. Well, since I got you on the phone here, let's really quickly let's talk about this NAMM show coming up next week.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you excited?
Amazing.
What are you excited to see?
You know, God, there's gonna be Boss is gonna be back there. I think the pedal zone I think is not gonna be the same. It's gonna be more spread out, so I'm happy about that. I want to see the Ibanez stuff, and I want to see the Ernie Ball Kaizen. I want to get them to unlock the Kaizen so I can play it as well as I can play any guitar. And then, you know, remember that that one part that's like nearby Rob Chapman's booth where they had like those artistic guitars, you know, all those funky artsy guitars. I'm curious to see what's new there. And then, of course, my friends at Valiant. I want to see Valiant.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Igor at Valiant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll have my Rock Ease brought to you by Rock Ease guitar hangers at Valiant.
See you, Bradley. Uh-huh. Well,
So that'll be cool.
yeah, dude, tell them that.
Excited about that.
Laz is going to have his own. He's building some guitar stands that will be on display at NAMM.
Yeah.
That's exciting, man. That's big.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, it could be the talk of NAMM. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. Or nobody could care.
Now wait,
It's exciting.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
does Laz
But I'm
have to
excited
stand
about
by
it.
the
So,
guitar
brought to you
holder?
by Roxy's guitar hangers. Acoustic treatments that look as good as they sound, John.
Yeah. Ricky,
So-
thank you so much. Man.
Does he have a booth or I mean
I'm
what
going
a
to
table?
finally make yours, too.
He
I promised for like 5 years.
he doesn't have a booth, but a company that has a booth will have their guitars on display using his guitar stands.
Oh, okay.
He's calling the Roxy's guitar hangers.
All right.
Yeah.
So very exciting, man. Cool.
I'm excited about that. And then not only that, but we're also going to Kiesel Connect. So we're not just going to only be at NAMM. We're also going down to I guess it's Encino or Ensenada or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something like that. One of those like boroughs of Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be at the all-day event at Kiesel, which is free. And last I heard, Jeff Kiesel was talking about there's still like a handful of free registrations available. You know, you can register. You got to sign a waiver, so you know, not just anyone can go like a bull in a china shop going through that showroom and
Right.
factory and all.
Do you have to have do you have to have a NAMM pass to get in, or can anybody just go as long as they sign up?
No, anyone that's a fan of Kiesel guitars that likes, you know, anything that they make. They don't just make headless guitars or like, you know, off-pink guitars. They make all kinds of guitars.
Right.
And
But
yeah, they're great. I mean,
do you
they're
have
one
to
of
be
the
a
best
NAMM show
US
attendee, though, to go or not?
No, not at all. The whole point they're making is that, hey, we don't need to be at NAMM, so come check us out while you're down here.
So they're not even,
You know,
because the
take a break
Kiesel's
from
not even
NAMM.
going to be at NAMM at all then.
No.
No,
No.
Jeff said
not
they
at
won't be.
all. Yeah, they're looking to. I think they're playing off of the idea that okay, PRS and Fender and Gibson aren't going, so they're also not going. But instead of just not going, they're saying we'll do an event the same weekend because we're also in Southern California, and we'll create excitement around it and get the NAMM people that are bored with NAMM after day 2 or whatever to come down on day 3 and hang out with us there at Gill. So.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. It's just unfortunate that it's on the Saturday, which is the big day of NAMM. Like, that's where I'm going to be. I'll be at NAMM Saturday.
Yeah.
I can't go. I can't
Thursday,
go
Friday,
to the
and
Kiesel thing.
Sunday.
So it's unfortunate that it's on that day, but it's. I mean, it's for, if you're a fan of Kiesel guitars, and if it sounds like just anybody can go, that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
That's
and they're
a
gonna
pretty.
have Devin Townsend's gonna be there. You know Devin Townsend, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a number of other what's that guitar player of the Deftones is gonna be there playing his 7-string looks like a Stormtrooper guitar. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Our friend Joe McKnight's going to be doing a special clinic, and you don't only in the music. There's going to be like all day. Band's going to be starting at 10 a.m. I think maybe noon. But anyway, they're going to have live music outside. There's going to be food, burgers and beers and whatnot that you can get. I'm sure you have to buy it. It's probably going to be outside. Nobody wants you grabbing fries and then grabbing a guitar off the show wall, it's going to be fairly controlled.
Oh, they'll just make you buy it. This guitar has pizza grease on it. This one's yours, Laz.
And don't complain about it, or we'll make fun of you online.
Van Halen will come walking up with
my gosh.
Do you have to sign
on.
do you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement
but
too?
no, it's going to be cool, and
I think you do.
I would
JJ doesn't
bet.
live far from there either, so
wait,
I don't know if he signed up for that, but
so wait. So to go to the Kiesel thing, the Kiesel Connect, you had to sign some sort of waiver?
if you want to go inside and see the factory and do all this kind of stuff,
Oh.
you've got to sign a waiver. Otherwise,
not to take photos and video in there. You mean?
There's
Like
a
a
lot
non-disclosure.
of my friends. I didn't read it all. Hopefully, I didn't sign away with one of my children.
You know they're not going to let you out.
But
They're like, you can come in, but you just can never leave.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
You'll be in here building guitars for us.
Yeah,
Forever.
like one of the-
That's how they get their employees. They invite them to these things where they serve them hot dogs, and then they can never
I'll
leave.
be one of the Oompa Loompa. I'll be one of Jeff Kiesel's new Oompa Loompa
Oh,
factory.
well,
down
don't
there.
say that.
You signed your life away.
Don't they have a guitar called the Emperor or something?
What's that?
The Emperor? What? A Vader?
Yeah.
The Vader. Darth Vader's in
Yeah,
there, man.
as a
Be
matter
careful.
Of fact, a lot of his guitars, if you didn't know this, the guitar names are all based on Star Wars stuff.
I didn't
Either
know
a
that.
person or a place.
Bet George Lucas don't know that.
Yeah, check it out. Go read the names of them, and they'll be like one of the planets, like
The
I don't know
Yoda?
if they have a Naboo, but they should have a Naboo base because that just sounds good.
Is there a Jar Jar Binks bass in there?
If they should have a Babinga Naboo base, that would be badass.
The Who Shot First bass? The Han guitar solo? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
Thank
like
you.
There you
the
go.
Han guitar
That-
soloist.
That was good.
Okay.
Han's
got
soloist
one string.
guitar, right?
1 string and 3 frets. Let's see what you can do.
And they'll have Chewbacca
Who strummed
basses.
first?
You gotta have Chewbacca basses, you know.
Cool.
Yeah, if you can play a Chewbacca bass, they're probably extra heavy because you have to have like the strength of a Chewbacca.
You get
Extra hairy.
to be able to
The TIE Fighter
extra
tremolo.
heavy, yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God. Anyway, I
Wow.
just wanted to call in and say hi to everybody.
Vader
I
did get his
missed
head
this,
chopped off in Empire. You guys remember when Luke was in the forest
Yeah.
or whatever? So that did happen.
But it was Luke.
Well, that wasn't really Vader. That was
I know.
Luke chopping his own head off.
Well, I know. I just watched I subscribed to some channel on YouTube the other day, and I'm getting all these Star Wars videos now, like Easter egg stuff, and
Oh, no.
that's what they were telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so NAMM show's coming up that Saturday. You'll be at the Kiesel thing. So
Yes.
so you'll be bringing people their Kiesel news, all that stuff. Well,
Yeah.
have a great time, man. Unfortunately, I won't be
There's
there
no-
because I'll be at NAMM that
There
Saturday.
won't be any filming allowed, so there's no filming allowed. If you pull your phone out while you're inside there, they're gonna kick you out. So it's like you are actually going to like the Empire. You're at Kiesel's back. Just saying, they're gonna probably have pretty mean looking stormtrooper like dudes standing around there, with tasers. Probably.
Oh my
They can't
God.
have
Well,
They can't have laser blasters, so they'll probably.
if
have
we ever see you again, Laz, let us know how it was. Okay.
I can film from outside when the music's playing. So outside, I can film all I want. So I can film Devin Townsend playing live and all that stuff.
Okay.
I can't guarantee it's going to be a very good signal, though. And now I hear that prism map that you keep telling me to learn how to use. It's like
Prison
getting all
map?
weird now.
What?
Prism.
Prison?
Prism.
They give you a
Johnny,
prison
Prism.
map
I know
to get
I'm
in there?
car
Well, you got to try to figure out how to get
audio
out.
right now. Sorry, I can't speak into the phone. I'm driving. I'm
Oh,
using
yeah.
the car's audio.
You're illegal. You're not supposed to be driving and talking on a YouTube show at the same time.
No, I'm not holding the phone. I'm talking at the car. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does the car
Okay,
talk
cool.
back?
Cool. All right. So NAMM show's coming
Yeah.
up. We'll be there. Laz and I will be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there Wednesday.
Oh, heck yeah.
When will you be
Me
there?
too.
You'll be there Wednesday?
About between noon and 1, we should get there, and we'll get our badges,
Mhm.
and we'll head to the Laz's party house, the Laz's NAMM party house,
Mhm.
That's in Riverside or Riverdale or something like that.
Mhm.
Right nearby. It's like 5 minutes away.
Mhm. Very cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I turned my camera off.
Matter of fact, I showed pictures of it on my show. If you guys want to check out yesterday's show, after Johnny's show, of course, watch my show from yesterday, and you'll see there's show pictures of the place we're staying at
Yes.
from my booking.com. That would be great to get them to be like a kind of support,
Mhm.
sponsor.
We're working on it.
Booking.com.
We're working on that.
Hey, did you reveal the other sponsor that you're working with yet?
I don't know.
The pedal people, the pedal
Did I?
people guy with
No,
the
you did
pedal
not.
thing? Can
I did
you?
not. Oh.
I know,
Oh.
but you didn't tell
You know?
anybody.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did
It's in the chat down below, or the description of the
Oh.
video.
No, I
It's in
can't
the it's in
look
the
at that
it's in
'cause
the
I'm
it's in the
driving.
description. Yeah. Wampler pedals. You guys, I'm working with Wampler
Wampler.
pedals. I'm working with Wampler pedals. Link down below
Brian
to.
Wampler.
They have a course. They have a course that you can watch where you can learn about different effects, overdrives, distortions, all sorts of stuff.
You can take the course to learn how to use the chorus.
Yeah. The chorus course.
The chorus course. Of course.
Yeah, thank you, Robot. Yeah, so down below in the description of this video, you'll find some links to the Wampler course. Click on those links and
Nice.
and check it out. If you want
Check
more
it out.
info, ask me. I'll tell you more info. But
Hit that
okay,
thumbs up.
yes, smash that thumbs up.
Right on.
All right, so Laz, we just
Matter
lost
of
20.
fact, they're
We just
gonna
lost
be
10
at
people. I have to let
NAMM.
you go.
All right. Wampler will be at NAMM at Boutique Amps Distribution.
Okay, if you want to join us,
man.
we'll still be on the next hour or so. If you get home, you want to jump in, hop in.
If I can, I will, but I have an appointment to show a unit as soon as I get home, so I don't know if by
Okay.
that time.
You're
it
going
might
to show
be
your
late.
unit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, but I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try. All right, later.
All right.
Where's
All right,
he
see you,
live? The
man.
Playboy Mansion?
Bye, Ron.
Bye.
You guys are there. You go. Music Therapy Laz. We'll be hanging out. NAMM show. coming
Literally.
up.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. He's gonna
gonna be
have like
showing
this
his unit.
he's gonna have this party house at NAMM where they'll be like going crazy and stuff.
Animal House. Just picture Animal House. Modern day
Yeah.
Animal House.
Yeah. So I told them I would stop by, but I refuse to stay there. I'm not staying there because I like to get my sleep,
You don't want to get arrested.
and that too.
Mike
Although
Neese.
if they drag him off to jail, I'll gladly be streaming that for you guys.
Viral. Mike Neese asked if I could please show my green crackle. Is that okay with you?
Well, you mean the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I think that's what he's talking about. There you go,
Oh,
Mike.
cool. There you go. You're Jackson.
Yep. And this came from Zim's Guitars.
Oh, very cool.
And Dane does have at least one more of these, maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
I know because he wanted to know if I wanted extra. And it was hard to say no. Believe it or not, it was hard to say no. But yeah, that's the green Jackson Crackle. I did put the green foam behind the tremolo here instead of the black. Just thought it set it off a little bit better. So
Very cool, man.
24 frets. Neck. Love this thing. Love the necks on these. So there you go, Mike.
Very good. Uh-oh.
No, that was strap. That was a strap right here.
There you go. Right on. Look at that. Awesome guitar collection there. Over there.
That's a tip of the iceberg.
I know. We're going to have to see some of the other guitars at some point.
Yeah, if I dig them out. 12 to 16, Mike.
Very nice.
12 to 16, and before anybody asks, the bones is 16 all the way down. That's what I wanted. And
Cool.
the super flat back, which people don't understand. And, oh, you got a flat back. No, it's completely flat. Look,
Uh-huh.
there. See?
Oh, cool.
I want it completely flat. So I can't get a good picture of it, but you
No,
can
I
see-
think we can see it. Yeah.
yeah.
Is that was it, oh no. Was that actual guitar like that?
That's how I ordered it. Yeah. I wanted it that way because dang it, hate this mic stand like that, because it has like you really can't see it, but there's ridge right there. and
Yeah.
right here. Okay.
Yeah.
And what happens for me is my thumb glides right on that ridge perfect. So that's how I wanted it. But yeah, that's completely flat, and then a 16 radius all the way down.
Very cool, man.
So
So is that comfortable?
yes.
That guitar neck? Like
Yeah.
would you
Well,
have
what's-
like all your guitars like that if you could?
I don't know about all of them, but most of them, yeah. And the funny part is when people pick that up to play it, the first thing they do, they're like, "What the hell?" And then after they play it for about 2 minutes,
They're like, this guitar's biting me. Ow!
after about 2 minutes, they're like, "I've never played one like that." And when I ordered that, he had never done that before, because I had experimented on a guitar I bought at a pawn shop for like $50, and I just rebuilt the whole thing. Did fretwork, and I took a sander to it one day and sanded the back flat, and it turned out I liked that. So when I ordered that, I said I want the back of the neck completely flat. And he's like, "Oh, a D shape." I said, "No." I said, "I'm talking flat, 90 degree. You come down from the D,
The
and
flat shape.
yeah, it's completely flat, and I want the radius to be 16 all the way down." And he's like, "I've never made one like that before." I said, "Well, can you do it?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." So But you know, after people pick it up and play like 2, 3, 4 minutes on it, they're like, oh, now I got to have one of these or have a neck like this. So because of that guitar, I do know some guys who's went home and sanded the back of their necks down. One guy went a little bit too far and got down to the truss rod. It popped out.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I mean,
oh my goodness.
It's when you first, if you've never played something like that before and you first pick it up, you're like, what the, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow. So, and it was something I tried as an experiment and turned out liking.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I could, I would have it on most of them. I don't know about all of them, but I just need to play that one more.
Yeah. Yeah, right on. Yeah, right on, dudes. All right. Let me see. Jared is saying, I think the Earnable Music Man EVH necks are the best. The best, Jerry. Yeah, or Jared. The best, Jerry. Best. Yeah, those necks are awesome, man. I have one right there. And Jared, it's been a while since you've been here, man, but I've decided to give mine away. And I know that's unbelievable to even think of, but I think at some point it will be a future prize on the channel here. So subscribe to the channel. You must be subscribed. There you go. Yeah, look at that. 1992. Ouch. All right. Let's see. What were we talking about? Oh, the circles.
Circles. Yep.
Okay, let's go back. How do I even do this? Here we go. Circles guitar is back, you guys. And yeah, I talked about this yesterday. Check out the video yesterday. Why am I getting rid of it? To grow my business. That's really it. EVH 2024.
Jared said he'll drop in if you want.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe. Let me see. Oh, you mean tonight?
I guess. Yeah,
Well,
he says, I'll jump in if you want. I'm not doing anything.
Well, I don't know what your connection is like, but let me see. Let me here, I'll send you the link. How do I do that? Here we go. Copy. How can I get a hold of you? Facebook? Yeah. Let's do that. Jared's going to jump in. I know Jared knows these guitars. Jared, send me a message on Facebook, all right? And I'll get you the link. Facebook Messenger. Okay, so the circle's back. Is it exactly the same as it was before? Let me see.
I have one of those in storage.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I sent you when I first sent you pictures that time. It was on all those pictures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. Jared. Okay, here you go. All right, there's the link right there. Okay. I mean, looking at these photos, I mean, it looks like the previous version.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it, although
it almost looks like it's a matte finish, though, not gloss.
That's what I'm gonna say. I think the finish might be different,
but it can be buffed out, people.
Yeah. Let me see. It would say down here.
Yeah.
Satin urethane.
Yep.
So it's satin. So it's not gloss. It's not glossy. That's the difference. So for those of you that have the original ones and you're bummed because they're releasing these newer ones, you will have the ones that are glossy and these aren't. So that's the difference. Will you be able to sell your original ones for more than what these newer ones are going for? It's up to the buyer. I think it's always up to condition and buyer. Because like you got your friend who has one of these, and he had a stamp on the back that I'd never seen.
Yeah. On the
So
back of
and that's an original one. So if he decided to sell his, could he sell his for more money? Again, depends on the buyer.
I mean, you can always put it out there. You can always put it out there and ask what you want to ask, whether or not it sells. You know, but you I mean, like I said, 6 months ago these were going for $3,000 on Reverb. Now they're down to like 1,800.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the gloss ones, though. It's not this.
Right.
Although I am here to tell you that you can't, especially the urethane, you can get that to be just as glossy as the original ones.
Mm-hmm. Jared, you guys, all the way from his apartment, Jared Frost. Hey,
What's
man.
up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Jared.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, dude, it's been years.
It has. It's been a while.
I haven't talked to you in years, man.
I know. It's been a while. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man.
Yeah.
This is Ron
Ron?
Gunner.
Hi. Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
sir.
nice to meet you. Yeah.
Mike
Hey,
Keys.
my setting has changed. I live in a different place now.
Uh-huh.
I moved here about 2 years ago. Much bigger apartment.
Oh, cool.
To,
I
my habit that I have with
yeah, look at his amps and stuff.
I like the rug.
yeah it's cool.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, good to see you
Dude.
guys.
Yeah. So what do you think of the new EVH stuff? What do you think of this new Circles?
Well, I mean, I know that they discontinued the Circles guitar several years ago, and you could still find them used online. But I mean, I don't know why they discontinued it to begin with. Maybe it was lack of sales or something. But that's always been kind of a novelty guitar for me. You know, but it's cool that they're bringing it back. And I had no idea that they were going to, you know, that they were redoing the Shark guitar. I thought that they were still making it, but you know, I guess it's probably just a change in manufacturing and from, you know, to Mexico. That's all I can think of.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that's possible with what's going on, but it's a bummer that they won't be at the NAMM show this year. They haven't been there the past couple of years. It's been several years since we saw them.
Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, that was a gut punch. I haven't actually talked to you since Ed passed away.
No, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, if you ever saw, but the day that Wolfgang announced, I was right here. I was sitting here at my desk. I was about to go out. You ever have those Popeye chicken sandwiches?
Delicious.
I was about to go and get one. I'm like, man, that sounds really good.
You gotta get the spicy sauce on it. No pickles.
Yeah.
I don't want pickles. Yeah.
I was sitting here at my desk right here that day. And I was thinking about that sandwich, and I'm like, I'm going to go get one of those. And literally, the message pops up on my screen. Wolfgang Van Halen had put the tweet out, and I saw it instantly. I'm thinking I was one of the first people to see it, like how fast it popped up on my screen. And I clicked on it because of the photo. I saw the photo. I'm like, that's a different photo. And I read it. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
And then his mom, Valerie, his uncle, Pat, I think, they start chiming in, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And literally 20 minutes after that, I went live on here and was live the whole rest of the day, just talking. It was on a Tuesday. I remember it was on a show day, a day we normally would have had a show, and we just talked all day. I think until the early evening. I think like 8 hours. We did like 8 hours or something.
Yeah, I remember. I was at work, and I had a friend of mine text me. A friend of mine that is a drummer. He's not an overly giant Van Halen fan, but he texted me, and he found out about it before I did because I was at work and I wasn't even looking at my phone. And then I immediately called Craig, and he didn't know either. And then he went on Adam's social media, Adam Reaver, and he was like, "Well, if Adam and Wolfgang are posting it, and that's all the evidence that I need." Wow. And then he and I chatted for 30 minutes, whatever, and shed some tears, and but it was a gut punch. And now times have changed, but at least they're keeping the brand alive, and it's a business at this point for all the hardcore enthusiasts that love the EVH brand just like I do. But you and I haven't spoken face to face really about that since before Ed passed away. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking the last time you were actually on the show here, you were either about to play a gig or you just did.
I can't even remember.
I remember that. Yeah. Like the thumbnail to the video is you like playing your guitar like at a gig.
Oh yeah.
I remember you were about to go or you just did or something. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago and things have changed.
It's been a while.
I've been doing these shows like almost every day now since.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's nonstop. And about to go to the NAMM show coming up, next week, and
I'm jealous. I'd like to go one of these days. Never been.
Yeah. You should come out sometime, and it's a lot of fun. But unfortunately, Fender has not been there the past few years. I don't know if we'll see them there again. So that means the EVH stuff hasn't been there. So we don't get to see this stuff in person like we normally would. And like what I was saying earlier is a lot of this stuff you never see in the stores.
Right.
Like you had to order it. You'd have to order it to see it.
And everything is unbelievably expensive, I'd imagine,
Yeah. So
I would say if NAMM continues to grow, getting back to what it was, that I think they'll eventually have to come back. It's going to just, they're not going to want to miss that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I bet they have some, all the manufacturers, makers that advertise their products at these shows. They have some amazing stuff. The latest and greatest prototypes. It's like going to some auto show, where they're showcasing the latest and greatest supercars or whatever. But this is for musical equipment and audio stuff. It's amazing. I'd like to go one day. I'd probably get really giddy when it came time to meet somebody like famous. I'd be like, I wouldn't really know what to do with myself.
Well, what I do is I run up to them and I get them to do a channel ID for my show.
That's funny.
So I'll run up or I'll do an interview, because this year I'm actually going as NAMM. Like NAMM actually invited me this year to go as an influencer or whatever you want to call it.
Heck yeah.
So I'll actually be interviewing like everybody I see. And so if I do see like somebody there, like name, like whoever, I'll go up to them and say, hey, I'll say who I am, kind of interview you, blah, 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 whatever, talk to them real quick, get a channel ID. I've got all these IDs. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but like, I've got like, I got like ton, like this guy right here. Like this was last year right here.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
That's cool.
You know, stuff like that. So, and he was really nice.
Yeah.
Ricky Rocket. He was so nice. He wanted to do the channel ID again. He's like, was that okay? Should I do it again? I'm like, no, that's fine, man.
That's cool.
You know,
I think Wolfgang would be there.
Maybe.
depending on, are they on tour right now? Because it depends. If he's on tour, if he's out playing somewhere, then obviously no.
Right.
But I know in years past he has been there, but I never saw him there personally. I never actually saw him. But
I've seen Wolfgang. Shit, I've seen him several times. They've come through Texas over the last couple of years. I've seen him probably 3 or 4 times.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
I saw him. They played about an hour away from here a few months back, 3 months, 4 months, and I went.
October, wasn't it?
It was in October, and I went, and I ran into the rest of the band. Like I didn't meet Wolfgang, but I met the rest of the band like several times that day, and I ended up hanging out with them like after the show, and hanging out with Wolfie's uncle Patrick. Hung
That's
out with
cool.
him, and so I got to meet all of them, like the rest of them, but Wolfgang I did not get to meet.
That's cool. Yeah, they came through here with Metallica and Pantera. It was right around October-ish when they played at Cowboy Stadium here. And before that, I saw them when he opened up for Alter Bridge. And then he played 2 years ago in the summer at a BFD concert here in Dallas. He was an opening band back then. And yeah, I've seen him several times. Good show, good sound.
Yeah. And did he have, or when you saw him, like let's say the last time, did he have the new guitar, the SA-126 guitars?
I'm not sure because at Cowboy Stadium, when you walk in, they were almost halfway through their set, and when you walk into Cowboy Stadium, you're kind of halfway up already, and I had pit tickets for Metallica, but to actually get to the pit, I walked in and I was like, okay, Wolfgang's still playing, and then I had to walk all the way around the damn stadium just to get to a single staircase that takes you down to the pit, and no one could tell me where to go. So I had to figure it out. And by that time, the band was already done. And I'm like, damn, like I missed it. But yeah,
Man,
crazy.
yeah.
That stadium was a monster.
I got to see him at a theater. So I was literally right in front, like he's playing right in front of me, playing those brand new guitars.
That's cool.
So I got to see those close up.
I think it's cool that everyone in the band is playing on all the EVH stuff. It's kind of like Wolfgang's like, you want to be in this band? You're going to play this.
Their bass player, Ronnie, he's a cool dude. I talked to him several times that day. He's playing the prototypes, the EVH bass prototypes.
Yeah.
But then he's also playing, I think the Gibson, like he's a huge Green Day fan.
Okay.
And I know Green Day is getting a lot of heat right now because they were just on Stern, and you probably saw it. Billy Joe was saying how he met Eddie, and Eddie was telling him, "Hey, you're the only guy that understands me and stuff."
Yeah.
And Billy told that story, and a lot of people are like, "Huh?" They don't get it. But anyway, so Ronnie, the bass player for Mammoth, is a huge Green Day fan. Like he has like the Mike Dirnt style basses. And I told Ronnie when I met him, because I used to sell guitars to them way back in the 90s. I used to see Green Day all the time because they're from here, Bay Area. And like let's say like if you guys know your Green Day history, they played a show called Woodstock '94. up in New York. And that was the show where all hell broke loose and there was a mud fight and Mike Dirnt gets tackled by security and his bass breaks and all that stuff. He like got a tooth knocked out or something. Mike Neese, that's right, Fat Dogs, yeah. I used to work at the shop where they would get all their gear. So that bass that Mike Dirnt plays at Woodstock 94, he got from us. I was there when he picked it up. I was telling Ronnie this from Mammoth, and he was like, wow, cool. You know, because he's a huge fan of that. So that's what he grew up on, was that stuff.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I just read that interview a couple of days ago where Billy Joe Armstrong was talking about Eddie Van Halen. Cool story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he can actually play too, because I've heard him play. He would play in the shop, and he would come in, and people think, oh, he just plays the Green Day, stuff. No, he can actually play guitar. A good friend of mine was his guitar teacher in the '80s, and I knew, like, way before this, just happened, but I knew that Billy was a Van Halen fan.
Yeah.
So it's
a lot of
cool.
people are Van Halen fans. I didn't even know that they were Van Halen fans until Ed passed away. Like they just kind of came out and they showed their tributes to the man.
Yeah, and there's a lot more of that now these days, because unfortunately Van Halen the band doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
And it's become a legend. So if any of you guys, got to see them live or even got to meet them, whatever, it's awesome. But yeah, it's becoming history now.
Yeah, it really is. And some of the good things that have come from social media have been the ability to express that agenda through social media, to spread the word of how great and amazing and awesome Van Halen, Ed, Alex, Dave, Sammy, Mike, Gary, all of them have been, and the crazy amount of influence that they have had on me and everyone else in the music industry to learn, play guitar, and enjoy it. It really, really is powerful. I mean, it's hard to describe to people that are not musically oriented, but it really, really is something really special that I will carry with me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of for years I've looked like this Van Halen dork because I talk about Van Halen all the time, but it was a huge part of me growing up, and truthfully, it's the last thing I would want to play. Like, I don't want to play Van Halen guitars, like whatever. But well, it's hard to say, but it's definitely been a huge influence on me, and I know the stuff, and that's why I talk about it. I have a dedicated show now for Van Halen on Tuesdays.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's becoming legend.
Yeah.
And you got newer generations now getting into it, picking up the guitar. Like Eddie Van Halen now to them is like what Hendrix was to us or whatever.
Well, what they do is they watch on YouTube, they watch Ed solos and Van Halen songs or whatever, and then they learn the song on YouTube videos, and then they record themselves playing the songs on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and it's amazing. It's amazing how quickly everything can spread with all. And I wish YouTube and all that stuff was around when I was a kid learning how to play guitar, because I had to go buy books from Guitar Center, tab books, and actually read the music, and it was very difficult. Or I had to take lessons from a guitar instructor. That's the way things were, and now everything is at your fingertips, and it's great.
Yeah, it's a totally different world now, but it's cool
for sure.
Shout.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, Ron, what's your favorite
Yes.
guitar?
Me?
Yeah.
He's got a few.
You have like 20 of them behind you.
I got like 113
Oh my god.
total.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Well, my all-time favorite was my actual '87 ESP M1 Custom.
Wow.
That I wish I still had. Unfortunately, I sold that. So then you'd have to go to Jackson's. I mean, I got American-made Jackson's. I got the Indonesia ones. Love them. And I mean, I have a couple ESPs here. I got a Sandoval back there on the wall. A J Frog here. So back that wall, there's a Annihilation Epiphone Jeff Waters from Annihilator. I love, I just love them. Charvels, Jacksons, and ESPs are my favorite.
Yeah. I had an old Jackson back in the day. I wish I still had that guitar. He was a good player.
I love the necks on those.
Yeah.
So
for sure. They're awesome, awesome guitars.
That's why I was just showing the neck on this one. I had it, I had him do it flat on the back, and it's definitely different to play. But once you play it, you're like, damn, I kind of like this.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So, I mean, I got a Circles. I got a lot of them are in storage because there's not the room here for them.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think there's like 30 some here right now. So.
Okay. Cool.
Wow. I can't even imagine. Well, I can because
awesome.
I had 50 guitars at one point. 50. I was up to 50. And I do remember having racks and racks, like in a room of the guitars, and being able to look at them and pick them up and whatever. So I do remember that. But this is pretty much what I have now, you know. I got like 4.
Look, I mean,
you don't have 4.
I got 5.
Four of every one,
no, you
maybe.
Don't.
I probably have 20, actually.
That's about what I have. It seems like a reasonable number. I have about 5 guitars that I don't even play because they're like 2 of them are from Six Flags that I turned the ducks over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So but they're there, They look cool and they work. They do work. They're just junk. But
Wow.
I have a 59 Les Paul Jr. back there.
Ooh,
that my dad bought new. Here, wait, I'll show you.
I bet that's a beauty.
Yeah,
Les
he's got some cool stuff.
I don't have anything that old.
No, I don't either. Yeah, look at this.
It's always tricky trying to hold and put the earphones on without knocking the guitar off the flap. My dad bought this new in either late 59 or early 60 with the amp, the Gibson amp, which is sitting right back there. It still works.
Wow.
So he got this guitar. It's got some natural relicing on it.
Which is normal, but that gives it character. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all completely original except for the original plastic cover broke.
Okay.
So I had a chrome one I put on, but I did buy a black plastic one to put back on it. But yeah, he bought this, the amp, and a cord, brand new, and tax and all was like $149.
Wow. Boy, times have changed.
And I've turned down 12 grand for this.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that thing is a beauty.
For me, there's no, especially with my dad's not well right now, and there's no price on sentimental. I mean,
Right.
this is a guitar. I'm going to be 59
Mm-hmm.
in March, and this guitar has been with me since the day I was born.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're gonna have to hang on to that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Usually it hangs on the wall, but I've been putting it
Yeah,
in the rack.
that's so cool.
And it
So cool.
still sounds good. The amp still has original tubes and everything in it. So
Amazing.
yeah, the
That's
amps
so cool.
That's going on reverb for like $3,000,
Oh, I bet.
and it's just a little, got the trem low effect to it, which is you just turn the knob and you hear whoa, 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 whoa.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Heck yeah. I wish I had something that rare. I don't. But that's you're gonna have to hang on to that. It's awesome.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know. It still sounds great. Still plays great. It's never had anything done to it, other than string change and fretboard condition. That's it. Still the original frets.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, the guys today pick it up and they're like, well, these frets are worn. Well, they're the low flat ones. That's what they used to put on everything. They didn't have the jumbo frets.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's different way back then.
But if you're into punk rock, this would be the perfect guitar if you're just doing bar chords. Because it's nothing to just
bar chords. Yeah, for sure.
Well, that is one of the original punk rock guitars.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like the Joan Jett. The Joan Jett signature guitars. That's what that is.
Yeah. One pickup. That's all you need. A pickup that's super hot and you just do your power chord thing.
The Billy Armstrong signature guitars were those.
Right.
Okay.
They actually have a shop up in Oakland, California. There's a shop called Broken Guitars, or maybe they changed the name now. I don't know, but they had his signature guitars there, and they were those.
I think I remember seeing a couple of years ago he had a signature model release, and it was one pickup similar to what's on that one, and it's very simple, basic guitar, and that's just what he was playing on. Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the very first guitar I ever played. I guess I'm going to be 59. My dad started showing me guitar when I was 5, so that's going to be 54 years I've been playing now.
I can't even imagine that.
And that's what it started on. Was on.
It's amazing.
That's why this has sentimental value more than money value to me.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Yeah, I'm always afraid. I mean, you go to a guitar store that has guitars that are that old in that store, but I'm always afraid to ask somebody if I can play that guitar because it has a $20,000 price tag on it, and I'm like, do I even need to ask the history of this guitar? Like, I'm afraid to even ask to play it. I played one of the $25,000 Frankensteins back in the late 2000s. I played one of those at a Guitar Center. Shit, this was back in 2005, 2006. And I was afraid to ask the Guitar Center here in Dallas if I could play one. And they were like, oh, yeah, no problem. It's already beat up. No one cares. And so I played one and I was like, this is so cool. And they're like, well, if you want it, it's $650 a month. It was like buying a car. And I'm like, wow, it's amazing. But I got to play it. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm done.
I took this in 88 or 89. I took this to one of our shows to play it for a couple songs. And the sound guy came up to me and said, are you nuts? He said, it could be knocked over for one. And he said, that would be the least thing that would happen to it. He said, chances are someone would steal the damn thing. So I never took it to another show.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I would be nervous for sure.
But it's here. like I said, usually it hangs on the wall back there, but you know, I put strings on it a couple months ago and had it sitting on the rack here. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would still play it, you know, but just you, no one else.
Well, I've had, you know, people come
Yeah.
down here because I have my own little repair business. So
Yeah.
people come down here, I let them play it. You know, they're like, oh, can I, you know, try it? They always ask first, which
Mhm.
that's, you know, so they want to play that and they want to play the bones. I don't let anybody, well, you can't see it because of the thing up here, but nobody plays the Sandoval.
What is that thing?
No, the QR code. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
duck
go.
there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
No one plays that. That thing stays right there. Actually, I'm building a case for that where it's going to be completely encased with plexiglass, and I have LED spotlighting. It's going to be going all the way around it.
That's cool. Yeah, I have a display case for one of my guitars. I mean, I could take it out and still play it, but it's, you know, it's a nice piece that goes on the wall, which is the one that Craig built me, that one.
Nice.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
Looks like he's got Laz's amp head back there too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the oldest guitar I have is from the, I think 70s. Late 80s, or early 80s, late 70s, I think.
Make up our minds.
Oldest. Well, I've got 5 guitars. They're all from different years, you know.
All in different tunings.
All in different tunings and stuff. The Johnny Bean podcast is on Spotify. I was going to highlight this. Mikins just subscribed for 19 months in a row on Twitch. Mikins, thank you so much, man. Yeah. No. The oldest guitar I have is late 70s or something. So, but
What year's that Telecaster you bought? You play? That's an older one, isn't it?
the main one?
Yeah.
The main
The
one?
one you got from the guy, this guy at Berkeley.
That's a 96.
Oh, is it? I
But
thought
it's
it
a
was-
72 reissue.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a made in Japan Fender, which is like top quality stuff. That's why we were talking earlier. Yeah, Jared. We were talking about the EVH stuff made in
Right.
Japan and China. That's the stuff people are after,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
I mean, and it's been what, 10, 12 years since they've made stuff in China and Japan, I think, for EVH gear. Since they switched over to the Mexico models, I think it's been about that long since those have been out. And they still fluctuate throughout Reverb and other places like that. But yeah, they're way more expensive and way more rare because the quality and the neck differences and everything were way different than the Mexico models.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were smaller.
Yeah.
The necks are smaller. The frets
yeah.
were much smaller.
Yeah.
You know?
I have a made in Japan Wolfgang with the back of the neck is maple. The top cap on the neck is bird's eye maple, and the frets are stainless.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get a made in Mexico Wolfgang with stainless frets on there, or a bird's eye maple neck.
Right. Yeah, that was one of the things why that's why people wanted those.
Mm-hmm.
Was because of that, and they're great. And yeah, you can still get them. I mean, they're still out there, but people are buying that stuff up. And you know, I go to Guitar Center like all the time. I'm always doing like live streams showing guitars and stuff, and I've got a Guitar Center playlist. If I can remember, on playback, right over there, there'll be a card.
Janice, can you please send
Is
a
Janice
tweet?
even here?
She was.
Janice, are you here? Janice, if you're here, please send me a tweet at Real Johnny Bean at 13424. No, there's been guitar centers I've walked into, and I've done videos with EVH guitars from Japan, from China, that they would have in there either used or back when the stuff was still like you were still able to get it.
Right.
There, Janice, I see you. There you are. And now that I think about it, I'm like, I should have bought that guitar. What? That guitar from China?
Mm-hmm.
$400? Like I should have bought. I should, because now you can't get the stuff because people they buy them up.
I remember there was a Wolfgang in East Texas, maybe 12 years ago, 15 years ago, that it was one of the striped Wolfgangs that they made with the matching headstock.
Yeah.
It was rare, very rare. And it was like $1,200 at this music store. And you can't even find this guitar anywhere with the matching headstock. It's like crazy expensive. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't buy that guitar then. It would have been worth so much freaking money.
Like those are the ones like they just reissued those yesterday.
Yeah.
Which one was it? The red, black, and white or the yellow?
It was the red, black, and white with the matching headstock.
The red, black, and white with the matching.
It was super rare.
Yeah, so it looked like this, but the headstock was striped.
Right, correct. Yeah, the headstock was striped.
Yeah, because I remember playing one of these.
I used to have one of those. Yeah.
That one, the red, black, and white.
Yeah, the red, black, and white one. I bought one of those when it first was released, and then I ended up selling it and got something else. But the one that I saw in the music store was the similar stripe pattern with the matching headstock, and that one was really rare apparently.
Yeah, I remember at the NAMM show playing one of these, and it had the matching headstock.
Okay.
But I think it was a hardtail. And
it must have been a limited run that they had of right before the EVH gear brand got really big. I don't know the history of that guitar, but I know it was authentic. I know that there are some of them that are floating around online, and they're not loaded with the EVH brand, but they were still being made at that time.
Let me see. Like, if I go back on my phone, what year was this? 2016? Let me see if I can find a photo of one. Because I would see them, and I would play them, and I would do videos with them and stuff. And like I was saying earlier, that's what's unfortunate now is none of that stuff will be at the show, so we can't see it.
Right.
Can't play it, can't check it out. But like I was there in 2017, like when they first did like the 5150 one.
Right.
That one there, like.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
There.
Picture.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. You can see them behind me. There's those back there. See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's when I was wearing that hat.
I remember that picture. Yeah.
It was cold. Yeah, it's cold.
This was
19 here.
This was the matching headstock Wolfgang.
Yes. Yep.
2015-ish, I think. Yeah.
That might have been one of these. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, we were able to go and play the stuff, and it's too bad this year we won't be able to, and who knows if they'll even be back ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's all. I mean, a lot of it's changing, and it's just.
Yeah, I understand. Times have changed. As long as they're still. I mean, I know the EVH brand is a business, and they're going to try to keep it going, but times have changed. I mean, when you have a big company like that, it's like everyone expects Ed to show up, and it's just not going to happen anymore. So it's pretty much kind of an online thing at this point.
That's why, like what I was saying, we'd go to the NAMM shows and we'd get to play all those guitars and check them out and stuff firsthand. And I knew if I didn't go and see them there, a lot of those guitars I wouldn't see at all because they just don't have them in stores.
Yeah.
You know? Once in a while, one of those guitars will show up at a Guitar Center, or I'll talk to the employees and say, hey, do you think you guys can get this? And most of the time they're like, well, yeah, if you buy it. If you buy it, we can get it.
It's the same, yeah.
I don't know.
The Guitar Center, the Guitar Center is here in Dallas. I mean, they have EVH stuff, but it's, you know, if you want some of the really rare colors or the USA stuff, I mean, they'll get it for you, but you're gonna have to pay for it up front. It's just how it goes.
Yeah. But every once in a while, you'll see a USA Wolfgang used, or one of the striped ones, or whatever. Once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while. Yeah.
So, but other than that, Steve McQueen is saying, Johnny, the one you played at the NAMM show was a hardtail with maple neck. The Bumblebee Wolfgang? Yes. That's correct. Steve McQueen, how do you remember that? That was years ago. That was a long time ago.
Well, he's Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Oh, that's right. I had the Tom Bridge on it. That's right. 2015. He's saying there's only 150 made and 60 are in the States.
Oh, wow. That's
But the
super
Tom
rare.
Bridge. Yeah. Yeah, very rare. So it'll be rare to even see one of those ever anywhere.
Yeah.
You know? But other than that, those of us that are going are very excited about the NAMM show, going to see, you know, all the new stuff. And I mean, there's so much stuff there.
Yeah.
And imagine going, well, you know, Guitar Center, right? Imagine going to a Guitar Center that's like the biggest Guitar Center you can ever, like in a convention center size.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's what it's like.
I would just nerd out the whole time. Like I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. I really wouldn't. I'd see somebody famous and I'd be like, like, that's Steve Vai. That's Steve Vai. That's Steve Vai.
Steve Vai.
Oh,
like,
wait.
Can I go talk to him, please?
You mean this? You mean this guy right here?
Johnny. Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Over where?
Over here, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Steve. So yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd be like, should I go talk to him? Should I get him to sign something for me? I'm so nervous right now. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, should I show him my appreciation of how big of an influence he's been on me? I don't know.
Try recording a solo when he's standing in the control room watching you.
I couldn't do it.
It's not easy.
I'd shit myself. I really would. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, well, I get starstruck.
We were in a studio, and the guy who was our producer was working with David Lee Roth and Steve Vai on the Eat 'Em and Smile.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. We didn't know he was I'm in there getting ready to record the solo. I'm in the booth, and I did it, and I hear, "Oh, you can do better than that." And I turn around and look. Okay. Just put the pick down. Tried to get him to do it. He wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, I'd be like, fine, you play it. Yeah. You don't like my playing, you do it. Done.
It's just it was weird. It was just
Yeah.
it was weird.
I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. I don't have any cool stories to tell. I really don't. I'm a nobody, but you know, it's so cool.
It's crazy. The internet's a crazy place.
It is a crazy place.
Yeah.
Gives everybody their 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty much anything you want is at your fingertips on the internet. That's for sure.
You know, the kids today, I can imagine in high school taking tests with your phones. I know I was cool in the late 70s in school when I had the Casio watch with the calculator on it.
I know, right?
Sitting there taking a math test.
You know how easy it is to cheat now?
Oh,
Oh man.
I couldn't imagine.
You're just looking
I-
for your watch.
Some of the teachers are when you walk in the classroom though, they have you put your phones or your
Yeah.
watches in a
Yeah.
basket. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, I played a gig at a high school like 9 years ago. And the only reason I played the gig was to roll out my 5150 half stack to play. That's the only reason I even played the gig. It was outside during lunchtime. I played with this band, and a couple of the people in the band were actually students at this high school. And I think the keyboard player was like their teacher or something. And I knew a couple of them. So that's how they got me involved in playing the gig. And I remember walking past some of the classrooms to get to the thing. And their class was starting. And the teacher was like, okay, everybody, put your phones away. That's the first thing he said to them. I heard him saying that. And I'm like, wow, that's so weird. Because, it's only been 10 years since I graduated high school. And
Okay.
phones didn't exist then.
the big block phone.
Yeah. Although
Yeah.
I did go to college about 5 years ago though. This is true. I took some music classes, but there was no put your phones away. It was because you're sitting there on a computer anyway, and you have
Right.
internet right there anyway, or whatever. So.
My screen keeps freezing.
Yeah. Kids today, they have access to everything. I don't know what it's like to go to high school anymore. I really don't. But times have changed.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's I don't know. It's amazing. I mean, I love technology. Like I was just at a convention in Vegas a couple months ago, the TwitchCon, which is another streaming. Actually, we're live on Twitch right now because Mikens is over there. He's saying Skunk Baxter. That's that's somebody, you know who that is? Skunk Baxter? Guitarist? Who is he? What band is he in? Is it Doobie Brothers? Is it Doobies? Anyway, I run into this guy all the time when I'm down there. Skunk Baxter. You'd know him because he has the huge mustache. He's got the beret and the glasses and the mustache. And you'd know him. You'd know him if you saw him. I see him. I run into him nonstop when I'm down there. Steely Dan. Okay, yeah, he's in Steely Dan.
Okay.
He's like he's one of those players where, like, ask Ron. Like everybody, all our generations know who this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was I gonna say?
I don't
know. Anyway, yeah, our friend Mikens, he's on Twitch right now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's watching from Twitch. I was at the Twitch convention a few months ago, and it was all, I was live, similar to like NAMM show coming up. Convention. I'll be live. I'll be walking around, interviews, booth tours, all that stuff. I did that in Vegas at TwitchCon, and a lot of that stuff. I mean, there's no guitars there. It's not a guitar thing, but it's technology. It's all microphones, lighting, computer stuff, keyboard stuff, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this stuff. So what I'm going to say is I can't even think about going back to when we were in school and there being none of this. You know, at least when Ron and I, back in our day, there was none of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I remember them
For sure.
ruining the projector and putting
Yeah.
the old movie on it, and it would get caught and it would burn. They're trying to turn it by hand to get it so it don't burn.
The TV on the huge cart.
Yeah,
they would
wheel
roll
it
in.
Then when they got they had the first VCRs when I was in later part of high school, and they were just as big as the damn TV.
I had a cousin back in the late '80s that stuffed his peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the VCR, and that's a good way to make it not work anymore. It's pretty funny.
I thought it was great when they would wheel that stuff into school. You're like, oh, great. I don't have to do any
Oh
work.
Yeah.
Sweet. We don't have to listen to the teacher talk anymore. We're just gonna watch the TV. It's awesome.
It's like, I don't care what they're about to show us. You know, it's a TV.
Yeah.
We had
I
one
had
teacher.
the remote control watch to back in the mid late '90s that I could turn the TV off with. You remember all of that? It was hilarious. Yeah, I had a little watch that you could type in the model of the TV and I could turn the TV off while the class was going and the teacher didn't know what the hell was going on. It was awesome.
We had a teacher that had the TV and stuff that was always in her room.
Yeah.
We had first, it was in the morning, one of the morning classes, and she didn't show up that day and didn't tell anybody apparently. So we're in there for the class and she's not there. So we turned the TV on and the Jeffersons were on, just starting. So we got it cranked up and we're all, singing the song, dancing around the room, and the teacher next to us come over. And she wanted to rip our heads off. She was threatening us because if we were going to be in her class next year, she's not going to forget our names and all this. So we were disrupting her class. And TVs were a good thing back then.
Yeah.
TV's great.
It is great.
They flew out the rabbit ears.
But now it's this. Like we're TV right now.
Yeah.
We got people watching us. This is like a TV show.
Do you have Roku? Johnny's going to get a Roku channel.
Yeah, I have the Roku stream bar for my main source of streaming services, and it has everything on there. Everything.
There you go, Johnny.
And then I have a 12.9-inch iPad, which mirrors my iPhone, and I'm complete at this point.
Nice. Yeah, Tyler Johnston guitar. Yeah, this is like Johnny's public access show.
Could be Johnny's World instead of Wayne's World.
Yeah. Well, that's what this is. This is Johnny's World. Every
We quit
day.
saying your name, damn it.
Oh, yeah. On Johnny Beane TV. See, you can hear it in the background. He's watching it.
Johnny Beane, Johnny Beane, Johnny Beane, Johnny Beane. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what you're giving away.
Look at that guitar.
Oh, no, I'm not giving.
No,
this
Johnny.
away.
Johnny is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he is. He doesn't
I'm giving
want
mine
it.
away at some point, but
He
No, I thought
doesn't-
you were going
he
to give his
doesn't-
away.
Yeah.
which one is that? Is that one of the
Is that
the
one of the Axis EXs?
Yeah.
There's no
There you
signature. No signature at all. But it's a beauty. It's got a good neck on it. And the top is amazing. I literally did not add the letters or the eye hooks or anything. It came like this.
Wow.
And it is stunning. It really is stunning. And it plays great. Like I didn't have to do anything to it. It's awesome.
That's a really clean neck.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is really, really awesome.
Johnny, you got to show him your neck.
Oh my God. He's seen mine, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. Why do
Yeah,
you want to get rid of yours?
Well, I mean, technically I don't, but I mean, this is like my thing, like doing these shows. Like I've been doing these shows. Jared, you know, I've been doing these shows for a long time.
Long time. Very
I
long.
mean, literally. And probably since I saw you last, I've been doing them almost every day. So imagine every day doing this, right? So I've just decided, hey, you know, to help build my channels, I mean, you got to do giveaways. You got to give stuff away.
I get it. You're gonna regret getting rid of that guitar, though. I mean, they really are the best. Like the neck is just, and the playability is just amazing. It really.
Mine's
is.
right there, actually. Let me grab mine.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ron was saying that because mine, the neck is like super dirty.
Well, you need to clean it.
Because I've played mine for years
Yeah.
and years and years.
You can clean it up, but I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, look at the color difference.
well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with mine. I mean, but you're gonna regret. They really do play amazing, and they're just the best. They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guitar is just. I mean, Ed during the Balance tour, that was it, right there. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
I had mine before that. I got mine. I got mine in '92.
92.
So see, for me, I mean, I hate to say it, for me, it's a guitar. I mean, it's something I've had, you know. But I do get it where, you know, a lot of people now that players, to some of them, this is like, oh my gosh, that's like the guitar
right
for them.
Right. I had,
especially if they've never played one.
I had a blue quilt top. I think I sent you pictures years ago of that guitar that I had. I sold it back in 2009 or 2010 to a Guitar Center like an idiot. And
what'd they give you for? I gotta ask.
$900. Ridiculous.
Oh, no.
Ridiculous. Why did I do that? I have no idea. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Because that guitar was stunning and beautiful and would have been worth like $9,000 today. Like it was just stupid. Like I don't know why I did that. So I mean that's kind of why I got this. Is I was like, well, I mean I need to. I want to have the Ed guitars of all the different kinds of generations, which you have the Strat style, you have the Frankie style, you have the Kramers, and then you have the Music Mans, and then you have the Wolfgangs. And I didn't have a Music Man up until a couple years ago, and these are the Axis EX models are pretty much the same thing. They just don't have the signature on the headstock, and you researched all the history for all these guitars, and you know they're legit. So that's why I got one. But that my blue quilt top that I had, I think I have a picture of it on my phone. I'm an idiot for getting rid of that guitar. That was so stupid. I don't know why I did that, but I did it, and it was a long time ago. But you know I can make up for it now.
Johnny, Deputy's got a question for you.
Especially to a Guitar Center. Oh,
I know. It was so stupid. I wanted something else at the time.
Something they had? Did you trade it towards something?
No, I didn't trade it. I just wanted the money for it. And they give you like, you know, they go online and like, ooh, Music Man Access. Oh, this is cool. And like, they had no clue what guitar that was. They had no clue.
No, they don't. What? Who was that?
Deputy's got a question for you there, John.
Johnny Beane. Will you sell me your Kramer FUTONE 50? What?
a deal live on Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah. Truthfully, that guitar, well, it's not a Kramer, it's a GMW. It says Kramer on it. Truthfully, I'll probably give that guitar away at some point. Again, on the channel. Down the road. See?
Yeah.
He just wants you to give it to him.
Yeah. Well,
This was the man.
stay on the channel here, and when the time comes, maybe you'll win. I don't know. Yeah. I saw them on that tour. I saw them 3 times on Balance.
Amazing. I was too young to go.
My first Van Halen show was OU 812, November 5th, 1988, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Wow.
OU 812 tour, not the Monsters tour, not the stadium tour, the what do you call it? The Sports Center tour.
Yeah.
You know, where they were playing basketball, you know.
Right.
Johnny was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
That was my first show, and then I saw them every tour after that, multiple times each tour, except the Van Halen 3 tour I did not see because I was on tour myself that year,
Okay.
so I wasn't able to see that tour.
The first time I saw Van Halen was on the Van Halen 3 tour. And then I saw them in 04, and then I saw them in 08, and then I saw them in 2012, and then 2015.
Yeah. Yeah, man, 2015, man. I saw them twice on that one, and one of those shows, it was Concord, California. 2015, I had no idea like where I bought my ticket. Like, you know, when tickets would go on sale, you would jump on real quick and you would get best seat, you know, whatever you would do.
Right.
I thought I was bummed, like, oh no, these seats are way in the back, whatever. Like, that was always my luck with concerts, always way in the back. You know, unless there's only been a few times where I've gotten really lucky at shows, like that Mammoth show. I was literally right in front of Wolfgang, and he was playing right in front of me. And
it's awesome.
And then there's been a couple other shows where it's been like that. I just saw Andy Summers from The Police, one of my heroes, and I was at his sound check. I was the only guy there, you know, because we're friends now, and so I got to watch him sound check, and it was cool. And actually, I helped with their sound check. But anyway, the Van Halen show 2015, I go and I show the lady my ticket. She keeps walking me towards the front of the stage. I'm like, I can't believe I'm like, what? There's something wrong. I was literally 10 rows back, 2015 on Eddie's side. So I had never seen him. Like I had met him like the year before. So I'd actually met him and talked to him and shook his hand and everything. Mm-hmm. But I'd never seen him play that close up before. And I spent the entire show being like, oh man, I can't believe this.
Yeah,
seeing
awesome.
That close up. Because every other show I'd been to, a Van Halen show, I was way in the back all those years. Balance years, Right Here, Right Now years, Carnal Knowledge years, 04, 08, 07, 08. I saw them every tour. I mean, every time. But
yeah, I've never been really, really, really close. I've been, I don't know, 20 rows back. That's about as close as I've been. I've never gotten a sound check or anything. So I've always kind of, like with Ed, it's always been kind of like, I just want to hear the music. I don't know what I would do if I was ever really close. I would probably start crying.
It was a crazy experience. I mean, everybody watching this video, you can relate. You go to see one of your favorite bands, and just to see them in person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little different now because it's like, oh, I can watch a live stream on TikTok or Instagram, or there's always something new. Back in the day, and when I say that, I mean 80s, 90s, even some
70s.
of the 2000, well, yeah, 70s for some of us, 60s for some of us, 40s for some of us. You know,
I'd love to see Sinatra in the 40s.
Oh, I would have too, man. Back then, you had to buy a magazine, a Metal Edge or Guitar World, to get your news, and it was always months and months, you know, later. And so when you would go, when I would see Van Halen, let's say in 1993, Right Here, Right Now tour, I saw them 3 nights in a row. You see them and they hit the stage and it's like, oh my gosh, there they are. Even though you're way in the back,
Right.
and you're seeing them on the big screens and stuff. Still, just to see them in person, to hear the music, it was just a totally different experience than today. It's still like that today, but not, because you're so tuned in now, especially if you follow your favorite bands.
Right.
If they're on social media, you can basically see their daily life every day.
Right.
So it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Times have changed.
Very much.
It's go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
Times has changed where it's helped the fan, but it's hurting the bands.
Right.
So
you kind of want them to remain a mystery in your life. You know, it's almost like they're almost like gods. And the same thing goes with actors in movies. Like I love watching movies and TV shows, and if I was to meet somebody famous, I don't know what I would do. Like I would be starstruck. You know, that's just me. I'm a nobody, but I would be starstruck.
Like famous at all? Like you knew who they were, or somebody that you actually liked? Like if you like, who's somebody like you don't care for at all?
Can I answer that?
If you were to see Cheech on the street, no, that's some guy that was trolling us a couple weeks ago.
I feel like he would be pretty easily recognizable, but
we're talking Cheech Marin, that guy. Oh yeah, he'd be,
but I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey,
Dennis Weaver.
Are you going to share that or what?
If you were to see Dennis Weaver go crazy on cocaine, that's some TV movie I watched recently.
Well,
they talk about that nonstop.
I got to take Michael Keaton and George Wendt, aka the Batman, and Norm from Cheers to a strip club.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was in the movie Gung Ho with him in
no shit.
86. Yeah.
I would be starstruck with Michael Keaton for sure. I mean,
he's from Pittsburgh.
Really?
He got his start on Mr. Rogers' television show.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I would be starstruck with Michael Keaton for sure, because I'm a huge DC nerd. You know, so I would be.
This was before he became Batman, but
yeah.
But
that's
now
awesome.
I can say I took Norm and Batman to a strip club. So.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm probably the only person in the world that could say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't have any stories like that.
Yeah, so Jared, let's say you came out to Hollywood,
and you ran into Johnny,
and you run into me. You realize I'm this tall. I'm like 4 foot. You know, that's one thing, but yeah, I mean, just seeing like anybody like you know of. You mean if you saw anybody, you'd be like, oh my God.
I mean, I mean, if you and I were walking through like NAMM or whatever, and you know we're hanging out and having a good time, and I'd be like, that's so and so. That's so and so.
Name them, because I might have a channel ID for them.
Chances are he does.
Yeah.
Like who?
Yeah, I'd be super giddy.
like Amaranth? Do you know who that is?
No.
like this. She's like the biggest Twitch streamer ever, right here.
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
No, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
I wouldn't have recognized you without your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell? What yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, see, that's why I was walking around Twitch without them, so I didn't get mobbed by anybody.
Here, Jared. There's me and Norm from Cheers.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That's you on the right. That's you. Well, that's somebody else on the far right, and then that's you in the middle. And
Yeah, I'm in the middle. Yeah, Norm's on well, if you're looking at the
Wow.
screen, he's on the left side.
That's cool.
And wait a minute, I got one of. Here's one of me and Michael Keaton.
Oh, wow.
I can't get the damn picture.
Oh, wow. No, now I can see it. That's amazing. Like, yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome.
Are those regular like photos, or are those scenes from the movie?
No, they're photos that were taken.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome.
And I have somewhere in here.
Mike,
I have a picture of me and Gallagher, and that's it.
Did you faint when you met him?
You remember Gallagher, right? The guy that used to smash watermelons?
Yeah.
That's a little better. There's me
Oh,
and
wow.
Michael.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then, here is Michael Keaton and Ron Howard. I'm in the red shirt over here.
Oh, wow.
And that's my dad on the other side in the looks like the black shirt with the pocket thing.
Right.
Yes.
That's awesome.
He built the
That's so cool.
in the scene of the movie during the fight scene. That was where I was on the. God dang it! Come on. The climax of the movie is the fight scene, and that's my dad built the. They roll down like a roller conveyor table and fall into a box that falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
My dad made the table and the box for it to fall apart when they hit it.
What movie is this?
Gung Ho.
Gung Ho. Okay.
Where the Japanese come and buy the American auto dealership.
Yeah. And I'll watch
factory.
It.
Yeah.
I'll watch it this weekend.
It's funny.
It's awesome. Like I don't have any cool stories like that.
I spent a total of like 2 weeks here, then we did the shots in Pittsburgh. So I spent probably 3 weeks with them.
Okay.
So
that's so cool.
Caterer every day. I tell you why movies cost so much. If you want caviar and filet mignon and champagne for breakfast, you can have it. I mean, they had their own caviar and their own trucks with, the full chefs with the big hats. Anything you wanted 3 times a day.
Wow.
It didn't matter.
Damn, I'm in the wrong business. Yeah.
It was interesting. I could say that.
It's awesome. Yeah, I would be starstruck. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Like if I was to go to like the Grammys or something, I'd be like, look what it is, look what that is, look at it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
There's Scarlett Johansson. She's so hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you ever come out to the NAMM show, man, definitely. I mean, you'll definitely see some people that you recognize, and
oh, I'm sure.
And
I'm sure. I watch all the videos you guys post of, over the last several years of you guys being at all the shows out there, and man, I don't know what I would do. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
one day.
Yeah, and it's coming up next week.
Heck yeah.
Next week, and I'm taking all you guys with me because I'll be live. I'll be live from there and showing you guys, booth tours, all the different manufacturers, interviews. Like if I run into say whoever, I'll be talking to them. Like I said, I run right up to them and get their attention. And
he's got a lot of restraining orders on him too. So.
That's how it is,
Hey, can you give me a channel ID from across the room?
Yeah. I just, man, it's a completely different world than what I'm used to, and I would, you see, like just using like Steve Vai as a reference, I'd be like, there's Steve Vai, like, should I go up and talk to him? Johnny would be like, yeah, let's go up and talk to him. I'd be like, and then Johnny would be like, hey, this is my buddy Jared, and I'd be like,
yeah.
It's I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like,
no, that's exactly how it would be like, because I've like that clip I showed you. There's more to that.
Yeah,
like he was actually talking to me in that video and stuff.
It's amazing.
No, we have mutual friends and stuff. So I would just walk up to him and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and see if he remembered me or not, or whatever, but it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I can just talk to any of these people because to me, they're just regular people, but they do stuff. Some of them, like when I met Eddie Van Halen, when I met him, I was fine. It was like normal.
I don't know how you'd be able to do that.
He was right in my face talking to me. He was literally right here. I could smell his breath right on me. And he was talking to me. He gave me a fist bump to the chest. He was like laughing. Super normal dude. But the night before, I went to this private party that he was at. And the night before, thinking if I was going to meet him, I got horribly sick. I was horribly, like the night before, I was just like, oh, I don't feel good at all. Like I'm really nervous. And then the next day though, when I met him, it was like, nah. It was like, oh, no big deal, whatever. And then like it was a week later, I was at a stoplight. I was sitting in my car, and that's when it hit me that I actually met him. And I thought about it. Like, wait a minute, I met the guy that I grew up on. Like, I used to be a huge Van Halen collector, and I had everything you can imagine I had up until
used
one
to
point.
be.
Right. Yeah, used to be. It's different now. It's not, it's not the same.
Right.
But
he had a picture, him and Ed, and I fixed it, and he's never uploaded the fixed version where you can see it better.
I think I've seen the picture of you and Ed you posted before. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
It's that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the flash.
But I made it look better.
Yeah. Yeah. Resend it. WhatsApp it to me, and I'll replace that one.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Like I literally wouldn't. I would probably lock up, like a 15-year-old girl at a Taylor Swift concert. I would probably lock up. You're talking God status at that point. I don't know. Like I would if I knew that I was going to meet somebody like that the next day. I knew that I was going to meet somebody like that the next day. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I would be unbelievably nervous.
Yeah. That's how I was with Eddie. With anybody else, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been since. Like I can walk up to anybody. If I see anybody, you guys will see next week at NAMM. You'll see me saying, oh, hey, that's so-and-so. Let's go talk to him. And that's exactly what we'll do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know.
Yeah, that's good that you can do that.
Well, it's taken years and years and years of doing these shows to get to that level.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, to be able to do that, or just even to be able just to talk to a camera or whatever. You know.
Yeah, it's different. You know, it's not normal. I don't do it that often, so I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I really wouldn't.
Well, you say you're in Dallas?
I am. Yes.
You ever run into Jerry Jones? Did he hire Belichick? Did he hire Belichick?
No, Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott are still going to be the quarterback and the head coach in 2025. 2024. Yeah. There's no changes that are going to be made, despite the unbelievable embarrassment of the playoff loss to Green Bay.
Jerry must be getting old.
He's 81 and he's a billionaire, and I really don't think he gives a shit.
I'll be right back. Yeah. Tyler Johnston. Yes. I met Dime years ago.
Damn it.
Yes.
See?
So, yeah, living in the Dallas area, Pantera is obviously huge. Oh, yeah. See you in a minute, Johnny. Pantera is obviously a huge influence.
Oh, yeah.
Being born and raised in this area. I'm a huge Dime fan, a huge Pantera fan.
Same here.
I live about 10 miles away from Dime and Vinny's gravesite. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I wish I'd that when Dime passed away and his funeral was here in Dallas and Ed was here with Zach Wild in 2004. I wish that I had gone to that funeral. I couldn't go at that time. I was tied up with other things.
Well, I have a story about that too. I'm here in Ohio, and I had tickets to go to the show that he got killed at.
That's right. It was in Ohio.
Yeah, and a buddy of mine had tickets for us, and I told him I had to end up working over, so I couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, up until I found out I had to work over, it's like, oh, we go. I'm standing right in front of Dime, and I'm a firearm self-defense instructor also, so I have that kind of attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew about it. He called me right when it happened because he was outside. And he's like, hey, you ain't going to believe this. And he's like, dude, I wish you were here. Because I really would have jumped up and grabbed that guy. I'd have tackled him or something.
Yeah.
That's just my personality. I just saw the gun come out and I'd have went after it.
Yeah.
And to sit there and think, maybe, just maybe, slim chance that I could have saved Dime's life.
Yeah.
But
unfortunate and a ridiculous way to go. Yeah. And what an unbelievable talent. The music world would have been completely different if Dime was still alive today. Like it just, it's unbelievable what happened in that situation. It's something that you feel like it could have been avoided.
Well, what I liked about Pantera is when the 90s, when heavy metal was, quote, dead, they kept it going.
Oh, yeah, totally. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Really, really sucks.
Deputy, at that time, I lived in Springfield, Ohio. So, and the funny part, my band had played on that stage, so Dime was standing where I had played years ago. And then to bring it full circle, my son's band played the very last show at the Alarosa, and he stayed on that same spot too.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I was there before Dime, and he was there after where Dime got killed.
That was in Canton, Ohio, wasn't it?
Columbus,
Ohio. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unbelievable tragedy. really sucks. I hate people sometimes.
Yep.
A good friend of mine, when I met Dimebag, the only reason I met him was because a friend of mine was a huge fan, and I went along with him to it was a Washburn. It wasn't a clinic. Dime didn't play. He just showed up, and I think he just like signed stuff. So it was Washburn. This was 1995. And so I went along with my friend who happened to have a 79 Dean ML guitar. So I went along with my friend, and Dime signed the guitar for my friend. You can actually, if you search my channel on YouTube here, you'll find a video that has the photos of me with Dime and Dime signing the guitar and stuff. And I still have the catalog. I have a Washburn catalog that Dime personalized to me.
I'm trying to get to the apartment.
I'll give it away at some point on the channel. Speaking of giveaways, actually, we're going to give these away today. This is the 10 circles.
Heck yeah!
Guitar pick. We'll give away 25 in about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes, we'll do the giveaway.
Johnny J. Beebs, he got the shirt from Faith and Failure the other day. Today.
Right on. Right on, man. Yeah. Oh, the echoing? Yeah. Jared, can you jump out and jump back in?
Yeah.
That's where the echo is coming from, because Jared can't hear it.
Let's see here.
There we go. Yeah, that's
yeah.
See, when you don't wear these, that's what happens. Yeah, and that's the thing, is he can't hear it, and so if he jumps back in, it might be okay. But we'll go. I
was going to say it has nothing to do to guitars, but Robot asked about a place called Permane Brothers. Can you look that up and show the sandwich? It's based out of Pittsburgh. It's Permane. It's P-R-I-M-A-N-T-I. Permane Brothers.
M-A-N?
P-R-I-M-A-N-T-I. Permane Brothers. It's a restaurant.
Which one? Just any of them?
The one they're famous for. It's like
it's got to be this. It's got to be this one then, because they all look like this. Oh my gosh, this looks dangerous.
No, that is excellent.
This?
Yep, there you go. That is excellent. That is fries, coleslaw, tomato, everything. That's Permane Brothers. They are out of Pittsburgh. They've been there since the same year the Steelers got there, 33.
My stomach's growling.
They have. You can get that with Angus steak. You can get whatever you want. Then you can have egg put on it if you want to. Yeah, coleslaw, everything right on the sandwich.
Oh my gosh! Wow. By the way, you guys, I'm gonna have to reprogram Nightbot. I don't know why Nightbot's been going crazy the past couple days like this. I don't know what something must have changed. I'll fix it just to let you guys know. Echo.
How's that? Did it work?
Echo. I think it's still there, but
it's not
so bad.
It's probably because I don't have headphones on.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah. No, it's not so bad though. I was gonna say something. Anyway, we're gonna give these away in about 15 minutes. We will give these away. This is the Circles Guitar Pick 10 EVH Graphic Series Max Grip picks, and yet it's unopened, brand new. We'll be giving those away.
Now it would be neat if they made that pick case in the matte finish now to go with the new one. Well,
Kramer
hey, you know.
time, Michael B. It's Kramer time.
But someone could get that, and if they want to do that, they could take real fine Scotch Brite and go over it and make it a matte finish to match the matte guitar.
That's right. And by the way, the guy that's messaging me on Facebook, that background that you see, yeah, that's a Kramer guitar. That's not brand new for 2024. That's just a generic background we've been using on the show for a while.
With a Dennis Klein paint job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool.
Shit, my iPad doesn't even have a headphone jack on it.
Does it have the lightning?
You put
Yeah,
the
it has
earbuds
When
in.
you charge?
It has a
earbuds in.
lightning jack, yeah.
Yeah, the headphones go through the lightning jack now.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
I haven't even bought a pair of headphones in years.
I've been using these things. I bought these live actually on the channel. You can go back and watch a video. See, Jared, I do everything now. Like everything now is like in real time, live.
Almost everything.
Video. I pretty much live on like these shows now. Like you'll actually see me sleeping on this a little later.
with your headphones on?
Yeah.
You sleep with your headphones on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No. Tyler Johnston. All I'm gonna say is that guy. He left. He vanished. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, it's a shame, but that's that's how it is. No, I do so much of this stuff now, Jared. I mean, this. I mean, it's not all I do, but it's a huge part of my life.
Oh yeah.
So that's why, given like trying to grow the business, the channels, all this stuff, you gotta,
Yeah, don't get rid of that guitar. You're gonna hate it when you do.
I'll be crying. Well, I'll be videoing myself. Okay, I'm packing it up now.
Yeah,
winner.
You're gonna hate it. You really are.
I had to get rid of my PV Wolfgang. I had to sell that to somebody years ago. Had to. Well, I didn't want to. That was like a main guitar I recorded nonstop with. It was a 1999 PV Wolfgang.
Yeah.
I hated it. Well, but I had to. It's gone now. It's whatever.
I get it, but yeah, I mean, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna regret it.
What's that noise?
I hate getting rid of the ESP.
My dog is drinking water.
I want to, Johnny. I want to add one thing to Tyler's thing. To Tyler's question.
You got both you guys. Show me your hands, quick.
No.
That's what it sounded like.
My dog is literally drinking water right now, right next to me. Yeah, now he's getting comfortable in his.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, but no, he was drinking water like right next to me.
Tyler, I want to add one thing to your question about that. He left on his own. That's a big thing. He left on his own accord.
Yes.
I mean that's the truth.
And get chewy. My dog is like 13.
I'm good.
And he does what he wants. That's funny.
Janice, clip that.
This is a Sunday show for Laz.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Where are we at? Anyway, you guys, NAMM show's coming up. That's what this show is supposed to be, but we still have tomorrow night. Actually, we're giving away a guitar pedal tomorrow night. Let's Let's mention that. We got about 50 people here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, we're giving away a Behringer Heavy Metal HM300 distortion pedal.
Ooh, nice.
So if you guys want to win that, come back tomorrow. Actually, about this time. We'll be live right now tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, again, next week, starting Wednesday, NAMM show coverage right here. Johnny Beane YouTube, Twitch, Facebook channels.
That's 10-year-old Johnny right there in that photo.
That is. Yeah. So tune in. Tune in. That's Wednesday. And then again, special show Monday. Francis Valentino will be here. Drummer for David Lee Roth.
Nice.
He'll be here this Monday. And then what else? Did you see this photo, Jared? Did you see this photo?
What photo is that? That looks bad.
Those are the real deals, man.
Wow. Wow.
Our buddy Steve Rosen was here on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Rosen, he wrote a book called Tone Chaser. Well, actually, yeah. You eat one Tuesdays. There we go. That's the card we used right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the third edition of his book that's about to come out.
That's my photo.
He was there. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know who Niels Lozauer is?
I've heard the name, but yeah, I don't
It's
know.
me right here. I'm Neil.
Photographer. He has a button on there. That sounds like it. Where is he? Where's
right
the
here,
video?
Johnny? Right here, Jimmy.
You sound like Batman.
You want to do that again?
Yeah.
Alfred.
What are you cooking for dinner?
Robin, a little lower.
Yeah.
To the back.
That's what it sounded like earlier.
That's funny.
What's the Bat Cave?
Come inside my bat cave.
You could go batty.
I'm a crime fighter.
Check out my armor. You could slide down the bat pole.
Oh my God.
You want to ride bitch in my Batmobile?
Robin has no pants on. Right?
Boy wonder. He has a mind of its own.
I wonder about that boy. Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon, can you put a tag on him? One of those Apple Air tags that I've seen online. He needs one. I can't control him anymore.
Well, he took him to a strip club in real life.
Yeah. You want $1?
Ron, let's go.
$1.
Come on, Norm.
Is that guy bothering you? Is he committing a crime? Let's beat the shit out of him and drag him out of here.
You know, the best part was the strippers were happy because it wasn't dollars and fives. It was 50s and 100s. They were very happy.
It was bat dollars.
What are you going to cook for dinner?
Did you ever hear they redid the scene with Beane when he got and the girl, when they found out the girl was the one that was in charge of the criminal thing?
Yeah.
And the college kids redid the words to it.
Right. I've seen those videos.
Oh my God, is that
it's
hilarious.
It's hilarious. I mean, even like the ones back and forth between Batman and Superman. It's just like, really? I'm the Dark Knight. You're Superman. Why are you? Yeah, it's so funny.
What's the one he says? We did that, and not that order either. You'd be surprised.
Not that order either. Oh man, it's awesome. The internet.
All right, Johnny, did you find Neil? This is Neil.
No, I got to rename all this stuff. Yeah. What was I saying?
We're good Facebook friends.
We are. We're very good Facebook friends. Anyway, this was a photo that Steve had sent over, and we were looking at this, and that's 5150 tour.
Wow.
So those are the actual guitars.
I would have never have known that he had that many guitars on tour. I mean, I don't think he played all of those guitars at every show, but I do believe that he had all of them at those shows just in case. But I mean, it's amazing. Like those things are priceless. And obviously, the one on the far right is
the go-to
is the main one, the actual 5150. It's just amazing.
Yeah. See, that's why some people think, oh, there's a bunch of 5150s. No, there's just the one. And then
he had the one, and then he had others that he played, I guess, from other guitar people that just like painted them and gave them to him. Like, hey, can you play this on tour? But there was only one original 5150 guitar. And the rest of them are just, similar in paint scheme, but not the same.
Yeah. Like, say, these here, that one on the far right, that's the 5150. That was Eddie's main guitar from 1984 to 90.
Yeah, that's the original, the one that I grew up watching Ed play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then behind that is the 918V, which was a backup guitar. The one behind that is the 1984, which he actually did use on that tour. He used it for the song called Good Enough.
Right.
The one behind that says 1986. That's kind of a rare one. And then the one behind that has a Steinberger bridge on it. And the two behind that are basic backups. And the far one to the left, some people think it's a baritone. It's a 24 fret. It's a Ripley neck.
It is longer for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what Robin said.
What is she going to make me for dinner?
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. Jared, what if you got a selfie like this? Would you pass out?
Oh, with Paul Gilbert and Nuno? Oh God. I don't know what I would do.
They ran up to Johnny and said, "Hey, we need your picture."
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're all normal people in any context, but I'd be like, that really just happened right now. That really just, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I really wouldn't. I'd be like, wow, damn, amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Amazing. Yeah, those are gods. I mean, they're freaking gods. They really are.
Mr. Big is actually on tour right now, and because I have a Facebook friend that saw them. I guess they played yesterday, and he posted a video of Paul Gilbert doing his, I guess he does a guitar solo, and it was pretty cool. I had to watch it a few times. He starts it. This might be something he does every night. I don't know, but he starts it and he plays the theme to Rocky.
Really?
Have you seen that? It's pretty cool.
I haven't seen it. They were here 5 or 6 days ago. I didn't go see them because I was working, but I know that they are touring right now.
Mm-hmm. I think it's their last tour. They're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the last message, Johnny.
Huh? Let's get 100 thumbs ups on this video.
Look at the last message. Oh wait, from Music Stream.
Music Stream. Oh, right on, man. Right on, dude. That's cool. How'd you do that thumbs up on your screen? I saw that.
What, mine?
Yeah. All of a sudden, no, like right there. Yeah, how are you doing that?
I'm just thumbs upping. I don't know.
And it just shows it?
I guess. I don't know.
On your screen.
It must be Apple thing.
I'm on the latest and greatest iPad 12.9. So.
Do that again. Do one of these.
Do the middle finger. See if it comes up. We're all adults.
Nice.
do the middle finger. We gotta try that.
No. Damn. What a bummer.
do this one.
Nice. I got it. It's awesome. Y'all need to get in touch with the latest and greatest technology. That's all I can say. Because my iPad's got it down.
Wow. That's wild. I'd never seen that.
Well, I guess it's working.
Nice. So you didn't even know that, huh?
I had no idea.
All of a sudden.
This year, shit. This is the first podcast I've been on.
Right back.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a while, so I guess it recognizes the thumbs up. Yeah, I keep doing this, and it's going to keep giving you more likes.
It keeps doing that. I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. Are we ready for a giveaway? We're at 46 minutes.
Let's see if I can find my 10 thing of picks. Oh, yeah.
You have one of those too? Oh, you got those, yeah.
Remember these?
Yeah.
Shit, I've had these for years. Let's see. I know. Gray picks. Textured gray picks. Yeah.
I remember those. Okay. Let's see. What do we normally do? Numbers. We need numbers. And the last giveaway we did, somebody won instantly. It was crazy. I don't know how they did it.
Was it a question or something that you asked, or?
It's a random number. So what we do is we put between 0 and whatever. And then the chat starts putting numbers in the chat, and whoever gets that number wins.
Okay.
So the last time we did one of these, they won within 5 seconds. It was crazy. We couldn't believe it.
Interesting.
So okay, we'll do between 0 and 300. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's not. Because once they start typing numbers, the whole chat is just numbers.
Right.
So, random number, roll it. All right, it started. There we go. The giveaway has started. To win, enter a number between 0 and 300. Okay.
0 and 300.
And again, it's for the Circles Guitar Pick 10. Somebody just got it.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh. We need to start raising these numbers. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. How is that fast?
So it's any number between 0 and 300.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. What was the number? Nah, it was this. The number was 240. How did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Lucky guess.
All right. Tyler Johnston guitar, you won. Send me a message.
That's
I will
funny.
send these out. I'll send them out tomorrow first thing.
That's funny.
See, Ron wasn't even here. He missed it. Okay. Let's see. Tyler Johnston guitar, Circles guitar picks. There we go. See? Oh my, I shouldn't have said anything. Watch, we'll end the show and he won't even be back yet. He'll be gone. That was so fast. All right. Yeah, message me. I'm getting your messages. Message me where to send. I will send it tomorrow. First thing. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. I've even had dinner yet.
I missed the drawing.
Dude, the guy got it in like 5 seconds again.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We're gonna have to raise these numbers like way, and you think we're giving guitars away? Literally, those numbers we're gonna have to. It'll have to be going like the entire show.
8-figure numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One in 150,000.
The last 2 times we've done this, Nightbot's going crazy. You see, Nightbot is just nonstop saying stuff. Nightbot's not even saying all the affiliate links. I don't know why not. I've got all these. I'm a Sweetwater affiliate now, so I've got all these links. You'll see them in the description of the video. Normally, Nightbot is supposed to be giving out those links too, but Nightbot isn't. Nightbot's giving out everything else but those. I don't know why that is.
You might have to just delete it altogether and restart from scratch.
Yeah. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. I might try to change the system tomorrow. We've got the big show. Oh, we're giving away a pedal tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
it'll be between 0 and like we're gonna have to say 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
Just to try.
And also, folks, I'm going to give him another week, but we may be giving that CAD microphone away again.
Ooh. Wait, that should be applause. There's nothing funny about that. Got to be between 1 and 1,000. Says the guy that just won. We could spit again. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Nightbot. Nightbot is just giving you every other chat. It's like, oh, look at this.
AI's taking over. It's thinking on its own, saying, hell with what you want. This is what I want.
AI is definitely taking over.
True.
That's the other night we were live and I'm like, AI is the greatest thing ever. And look at this. Now it's actually, it's overstepping its bounds. Look at this. Every other chat, Nightbot is saying something here.
We did one.
Huh?
We did one show, Jared, 2 weeks ago on tinnitus, because him and I both have it. And ever since then, all I see on Facebook is commercials and ads about how to get rid of tinnitus.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. I get clickbait on social media all the time. Post show.
About what?
You heard it.
So, I bought one of those hydrogen water bottles. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah, bought one of them, and
Here's mine.
Yeah.
And it's too small. No. Okay.
The crazy physical health supplements that that you click on. Yeah, I get all those advertisements.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because see, we talk about a lot of different stuff on here, and we're always like looking up the stuff, and then the whole next week, every other commercial or every other ad is whatever that was.
Yeah.
Like actually, right now, I'm seeing a whole bunch of reverb ads for that pedal we're giving away tomorrow.
Yep.
That exact one.
Yep. That's how it works.
Hey, Johnny, I got one for you to try. Think about this real hard. See if you can say Coca-Cola without your lips touching.
This is a joke though, right?
No, try it. See if you can do it.
What?
Do it.
Is it funny?
Yeah, try it. Go ahead.
Without my lips touching.
Yeah.
Just Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
No, somebody will clip it.
It's a joke because you'll see people say that and they'll go Coca-Cola, and they're like, okay, so just say Coca-Cola, and like, oh, Coca-Cola, but your lips never touch anyhow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh man, I heard another joke that was like one of those things, and the person could not get the joke. They couldn't get it, and it was like the easiest thing. Like,
hey, you, Donald sent you pictures of EVH guitars.
Let's see, Donald. Oh, cool. There we go.
They're EVH guitars, damn it.
How does a cross-eyed teacher teach her class?
Oh no.
I'm afraid to ask. I don't know.
She can't control her pupils.
Ah. Oh no.
That sounds like dad jokes.
I love dad jokes. They're hilarious. Nice. 2015 Relic. Wolfgang.
Right on, man.
There you go.
Cool. Let's see. Okay.
I tried, Janice. Thank you.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, they don't touch at all. Well, say Pepsi without your lips touching.
I can't.
Pepsi.
I'll have to dig him out. I haven't told him for so long, but there's a guy who in the shooting industry, very popular. He's called oh my God, now I just forgot his name.
Say it without your lips touching.
Yeah, do that. Pretend like you're a ventriloquist.
I can't think of. Anyhow, he does a dad joke thing where a guy comes to his house and does it, and they have some that are just, they're so stupid, they're funny as hell.
That's the point of a dad joke. It's awesome.
Oh man,
I'll have to find those for tomorrow's show.
Yes. Yeah. You guys, okay. We're at the 3-hour mark, you guys. Jared, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's been
nice meeting
It's been
you.
a lot of years, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've known each other for a long time. Good to meet you, Ron.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, we need to stay in touch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Social media is great for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Facebook.
Did you just say Spacebook?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Oh.
Isn't that what it is?
Did you mean Space Ghost?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget, you guys, tomorrow night. Come back tomorrow night. We're giving this pedal away. You're going to want to win this within 5 seconds.
It's pink. How heavy can it be?
Yeah, it is a pink pedal.
Say pink pedal with your lips not touching.
Pink pedal.
Pink pedal. Pink pedal. Pink pedal. Pink pedal.
Pink pedal.
We're giving away a pink pedal tomorrow night. You guys
Pink
want
pedal.
Mean be nice, yeah.
A heavy metal pink pedal. I don't know.
So, yeah. Thank you again, channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. And look for exclusive NAMM show trip coverage, channel members. If you're a channel member, you'll get even more video from my trip.
That means your name's got to be in green. I don't mean to brag, but hey.
That means I'll be saying Coca-Cola without my lips touching, all that stuff.
Coca-Cola, yeah.
I'm thinking about, because, Laz is going to have his party house. I'm thinking some of those, if I stream from that, it'll be for channel members.
Awesome.
So
I want to see some groupie action.
Well, if you're a channel member.
Yeah.
What's that? Fans only or whatever? Only fans?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see some of that stuff.
There you go.
So,
you guys, thank you for watching. Jared, don't hang up yet. You guys, so yeah, NAMM show. We'll talk more about that stuff tomorrow night as well. Sunday, guitar ASMR. I forget. I don't know. I'm playing the guitar. Monday, again, remember Monday, Francis Valentino will be here from David Lee Roth, the David Lee Roth Band. And then Tuesday will be exclusively Van Halen. We'll be talking Van Halen as we do. And then Wednesday, I'll be my first day of NAMM show. So we got a busy week coming up. All right. Thank you for watching, you guys.
Be good, everybody.
Drop a comment below. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out. Oh, yeah, look at that.
This is Neil. Peace out, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo!